It is 7:01 at KCCR Pier, a riverfront broadcasting station, KLXS Pier. DT Meyer along with Jeremy Shequin getting ready to go for the Konag kickoff coming up in just a little bit. A Patriot Day salute to all of the first responders from the area. Thank you very much for all those and for all you do. When we come back, we'll get ready for that Konag kickoff and take a look at that starting lineup right after this on Country 95.3. As the colors are being retired off to the side, did a very nice job of commemorating all the first responders, law enforcement, firefighters, and more here from the area. As far as here on this Patriot Day, never forget. Can you believe it's been 19 years, Jeremy? All that time.
Absolutely, DT, a seminal moment in all of our lives for those that are old enough to remember it, and a great tribute by the people up here in herreid. Great job by the color guard tonight.
Absolutely, yes, indeed. And we take speaking of colors, you're looking up at the sky here, and I'm starting to see maybe just a little tinge of blue here. It looks like those clouds are kind of rolling along here. There's a little bit of rain earlier on here. It could be for a slick track here tonight, though.
A little wet and cool and damp, but hey, it's Football Friday night.
Yeah, indeed it is. As the teams are coming out here now to get ready to go for the coin flip, as they get ready to come out here with the seniors heading out, and that'll give us an opportunity to take a look at the starting lineups for tonight's contest. Starting off offensively for the first off for the herreid Selby area Wolverines at one end, it'll be Trevor Gill. Trevor, a 6'1", 164-pound freshman. On the other side will be Colton Schumacher. Colton, I've heard this young man's name a lot covering the Wolverines. A 6'1", 162-pound senior, number 4 on the split out on the end. Tight end will be Trevor Saylor. Saylor, a 6 foot, 185-pound junior. Your interior lineman, Carter Tisdall, stepping in. Carter, a 6'2", 200-pound senior at one guard. The other side will be Chance Gregg. Gregg, a 6'2", 225-pound junior. And at center will be Hunter Friend. Friend, a 6'4", 218-pound sophomore. That's what's looking up in the middle. In the backfield, Trey Saylor. Trey, a 6 foot, 194-pound junior. On the other side will be Brendan Begeman. Begeman, a 6 183-pound sophomore. And under center will be a sophomore cornerback, Trey Heddick. Trey, a 6 foot, 152-pound sophomore. So that's the starting lineup offensively for the Wolverines. And then for the Chargers defensively, at one defensive side, Jesse Shaw on the front line. Jesse, a 6'2", 225-pound junior. Ray Fuentes, Ray on the front line, 6'3", 205-pound senior. Blaine Duffel, Blaine, 6'2", 210-pound senior. The linebackers, well, Blaine Hill was to be a linebacker, but that's going to be instead, that's going to be Landon Hepker. Landon, a 6'1", 190-pound sophomore. Jordan Shaw, Jordan will shift up to get closer to the line. Jordan is listed as a linebacker, but a 5'11", 210-pound junior. Played a lot close to the line of scrimmage last week. And then Tegan Yost, Tegan, 6'3", 200-pound senior. Your ends, Garrett Peterson. Garrett, a 6 foot, 170-pound senior. The other side, Cedric Perkins. Cedric, a 5'11", 165-pound senior. And then the safety will be Caleb Shequin. Caleb, a 6'1", 170-pound senior. So that's how it's all shaken out there. And Jeremy, what happened on the coin toss?
DT, the Chargers won the toss. They've deferred to the second half, so they'll be kicking off to herreid Selby to start this game off.
Okay, so the Chargers will be kicking away, and herreid Selby will receive. And deep, we got a couple of deep for the Wolverines. Usually, it'll be number 4 Colton Schumacher and number 26 Trey Saylor as they await. As it'll be Jordan Shaw kicking away for the Chargers as we get ready to go. And we've got we got a couple of vehicles that they're going to get their lights shut off here and get that taken care of here. And there's a couple of them over on the far side there, and getting ready to go as the team's lined up and ready to boot it away. A line drive squibber, and the Wolverines will recover. They'll be over first and 10. They'll be right at about their 32-yard line. First and 10 here now for the Wolverines from their own 32. And as far as special teams, Jeremy, I mean, we'll give it to 33, actually. So as far as special teams, the Chargers, for the past few years have always been kind of a short kick team.
Yeah, they're just kind of trying to stay away from that big play. That was a pretty good result for the Charger kicking game right there.
And haven't had a good kicker since Richard Berger so many years ago. First and 10 now, I backfield. Receivers, 2 receivers to the left. And handoff. Heddick will hand it off, and they're going to try the right side. Good extension on the play. The number 26, Trey Saylor, trying the right side. Gets it across the 35 to about the 37, make it the 38-yard line. About a 5-yard pickup. 2nd and 5 now for the Wolverines.
Nothing fancy there, DT. Just straight ahead power play, challenging that defensive front of the Chargers. It'll be interesting to see how Landon Hepker can step in and fill them boots of Blaine Hill. Yeah,
it's got big shoes to fill as the 2 receivers once again wide to the left, getting those 2 backs out there. And under center will be sophomore quarterback Trey Heddick. I backfield behind him, 2nd and 5. Wolverines from their own 38-yard line. Quick pass over to the flat. Catch made, and that was catch made as coming out. That was Schumacher. Schumacher caught it across the 50, gets it into Charger territory. First down and then some from the 38 all the way down to the Charger 40, about 43-yard line. So let's see, 12 and 7, so a 19-yard pickup. So first and 10 here for the Wolverines on the Charger 38-yard line.
And DT, it just looks like the cornerback out there lost sight of the inside quick slant, and a little confusion maybe against that twin set there.
So they come on a double wing formation now as Heddick under center on 1st and 10 in Selby territory here now. Man in motion from the right side, fumble, loose ball, and quarterback will get right back on it here. So an exchange, and so they'll regroup and take a no gain on the play. 2nd down and 10. Kind of expect that tonight. Do you think that ball might be squirting out a lot tonight?
Oh, absolutely, DT. They got to squeeze that one off. The longer that ball stands down in the grass, the wetter it's going to get. It's definitely a wet field right now.
Absolutely. So 2nd and 10 for the Wolverines from the Charger 38. 2 receivers wide to the left. That is Schumacher along with Gill on the left side. I backfield on 2nd and 10. Snap pitch, going to try the right side this time. Number 20 for the Wolverines. That's Begeman. Begeman trying to get around the corner. He does. A pass around about the 35, about 36-yard line. So they're going to give him And see where they finally set it here. I believe they're going to give him about 3, make it 4 on the carry. It'd be 3rd down and 6 for the Wolverines from the Charger 35-yard line.
Good job by Shaw there, DT, stretching that play, just waiting for those linebackers to get there and back him up.
Yep, 10:47 to go, first quarter. No score between Sully Buttes and herreid Selby area. Wolverines first touch offensively. Chargers are waiting to get their hands on it, see if they can do it with a defensive stop. But he'll fight and fall his way forward up to about the 34, 31-yard line. And it'll pick up about another 3. It'll be 4th down and 2 here for the Wolverines. And obviously this is go territory for them.
Absolutely, DT. Big play for the Charger defense. Get off the field here. Going to have to be ready for that inside power game.
So let's see how they can respond on 4th down and a long 2 for the Wolverines from the Charger 31-yard line. High backfield, 2 wide to the left. Handoff. They're going to try the middle. They're trying to trip up, and falling forward is Begum. He is really close. It looks like he got it from here up to about right to 38. We'll see where they mark it here, and the officials are going to give him the first down. So he got about 3 yards on the carry. So 1st and 10 for the Wolverines. As the crew eyeballed it, took a look on the side, and gave him first down. So they keep this drive alive.
It was good initial penetration there by Jordan Shaw or Jesse Shaw, I should say, and Rafe Winches, but didn't get the linebacker quite in time there to fill it, DT.
Wolverines just ground and pound here. Eye backfield, 2 wide left, 1st and 10 from the Charger 28. Now handoff to the up back as tripped up on the play there, number 26, Trey Saylor, as he gets it up to about the 25-yard line. Actually, they're going to keep it right at about the 24. So give him 4 on the carry. 2nd down and 6 now for the Wolverines from the Charger 24-yard line. Nothing flashy, nothing fancy so far, Coach.
Oh, it's kind of like the Chargers looking in the mirror from last week with their offense, just straight ahead power plays.
Absolutely. 2 wide left once again as Headache, sophomore quarterback, under center, 2nd down and 6 from the Sully Buttes 24. Fakes handoff, drops back, looks over the middle, has a man over in the corner, and through the hands. He was there, available. That was Trevor Saylor. Slipped off of his hands. They're close to the goal line. Just a bit shy here. I don't know if it was just a wet ball or not, but it'll be a 3rd down and 6 now for the Wolverines from the Charger 24.
That's one thing the defensive backs have to be disciplined on, DT, that play action. If they're going to power, they can't get sucked up and bite up on that play action fake there.
Yeah, so 3rd down here, 3rd and 6 for the Wolverines from the Charger 24-yard line as they come out in that double wing formation now, man in motion. As they're going to pitch, going to try the right side, turning it up the middle there. Good fill, diving across there. Nice second effort by the back Trey Saylor for the Wolverines. He'll pick up a couple on the carry. They're going to give him 3. It'll be 4th down and 3 here now for the Wolverines from the Sully Buttes, about the 23-yard line.
And more like about 2, DT, looking at almost a 4th and 5 here.
Yeah. Actually, yeah, I thought they give him initially, but they spot him where he went down initially. He must have bounced forward on that. So clock ticking, 8:45 here to go. First quarter, no score. The Wolverines 4th and 4 now from the Chargers 23-yard line. Eye backfield, 2 receivers wide to the left. Headache will get under center. Quick snap, takes it, rolls, looks to his left, throws it over the middle, has it, no, through the hands, number 10, intended receiver Trevor Saylor, and falls incomplete, and the ball will go over on downs, and the Chargers will hold on that the first series. They'll take over 1st and 10 on their own 23-yard line.
I think the Chargers caught a little bit of a break there, DT, but hey, sometimes you got to be lucky. Had a receiver open, hit him in the hands, but I think that wet ball might have came into play a little bit there.
Yeah, to be honest with you, they've earned some luck. They've more than earned their luck here. As the Chargers will get their first touch offensively at 8:30 of the first quarter. No score here in the game. Doubt there's going to be any hydration breaks on a chilly night like tonight. As they finally get the ball set, get everybody where they need to be. As the Chargers will come out with keeping the receiver in the slot on the right side. Eye backfield, 1st down, and handoff to the up back. Trying that is number 21 for the Chargers. That's Jordan Shaw. Jordan with the run here for Sully Buttes, and he'll pick up. They're going to give him about 3 on the carry. It'll be 2nd down and 7 now for Sully Buttes.
And that's what the Chargers need, DT. Positive yards on 1st down. get into that 2nd and 5, 2nd and 6, 2nd and 7, so that they can keep moving forward.
Yeah, keeping that, and with a game like we've got here, Jeremy, you got to figure that clock's going to be rolling quite a bit here tonight. So every chance they get to touch it, it really does count. 2nd and 7, handoff. They're going to try the middle again. Fighting his way on the outside. Shaw for the Chargers. First down and then some as he gets it across the 40-yard line up to the 43 from about the 26. So a pickup of 17 on the play. 1st and 10 for the Chargers on their own 43-yard line. Big run on 2nd down.
A great run for Jordan there, DT. Kind of picking up right where he left off last Friday. Running hard, low to the ground, keeping those knees pumping.
Yep. So the Chargers come up here 1st and 10 from their own 43-yard line. High backfield as it will be the sophomore quarterback for the Chargers getting under center. Hepker will pitch it over to his left side, taking it up the middle and splitting across, or I believe it's going to be, is that Ferris?
Thomas Ferris
with the carry, and he'll get it across the 40, up to the, he'll get it close to the 50, actually the 49-yard line, so about a 5-yard pickup. It'll be 2nd down and 5 now for the Chargers. And I always get a little nervous when they get up there and they pitch that on a slippery night like tonight.
Well, that's really been a focal point the last couple of weeks of DT in practice, running that option, that triple option, and that's going to have to be their bread and butter. Jordan's running it hard inside, got the defense sucked in, and Landon's got to be able to pull that out and execute the pitch. Great job on that play.
Yep, 2nd and 5 now. Chargers at their own 49-yard line. High backfield. Receiver slot right. Handoff to the up back this time, and slipping up, getting good trip up on the play there by number 26 for the Wolverines, Trey Saylor, as Shaw was trying to get ahead of steam going. He got it over into Wolverine territory to the 48, so about a 3-yard pickup. It'll be a 3rd down and a long 2 now for Sully Buttes.
A very manageable down and distance for the Chargers. DT kind of opens up the playbook. They can run inside, they can run outside, maybe even a little short boot pass of some type.
Wolverines coming in at 2-1 on the year, and they've been scoring a bushel basket full of points here in the past couple of weeks. The Chargers 0-3 and trying to break that schneid. 2 receivers will come out wide to the right for the Chargers. High backfield on 3rd down and 2. Handoff. They're going to try Ferris, and I don't think he's going to get anything. Oh, he'll get doubled up and smashed, thrown back. If anything, it may be if they get no gain, they'll be lucky. Actually, they're going to lose. They're going to lose a yard or 2, so it'll be 4th down and 4 now for the Chargers, right at the 50-yard line.
The key for the Chargers is, every series really needs to end with a kick, and that's a successful series, whether it's going to be a punt or a kickoff going to the team after you score. But they avoided the turnovers. Now they just need to be clean in special teams here and flip the field.
Rafe Wenches is getting ready to kick it away. Steps into it, a 2-step drop as going back for the Wolverines. Number 4 is Colton Schumacher. Gets around on the outside, gets tripped up, and he'll get taken down at about the 30-yard line. So it'll be 1st and 10 for the Wolverines from their own 30-yard line after the kick, about a 26-yard kick by Rafe Wenches for Sully Buttes.
Good job by the Charger special teams there. Good coverage, minimized the return, had everyone in their lanes down the field, very disciplined.
Yep.
And now the Chargers got a chance to come out and flip the field defensively.
Appreciate that. Getting some camera work in there for me, too. I appreciate that. Good to have you on board. DT Meyer along with Jeremy Shequin from herreid. Chargers and Wolverines here. 5:21 to go. First quarter. Still no score. Wolverines' second touch offensively. They come out with 2 receivers wide to the left eye backfield. 1st and 10. Heddick will fake the handoff as he'll throw it over the middle of the field and knocked it down. Fairly good tight coverage on the play there by Cedric Perkins. In the pattern was Trevor Saylor, but he was in his hip pocket there.
Good job. Another one of those play action plays on 1st down. They were going for a field stretcher right there, DT, and Cedric wasn't fooled. Nice job on the coverage.
Yeah, indeed. So the Wolverines now with a 2nd and 10 from their own 30-yard line. Incompletion stops the clock at 5:15 of the first quarter, and wide to the left is Schumacher along with number 44 Ryan Yoakum as Heddick eye backfield behind him. 2nd and 10, handoff up the middle and breaking through is that is number 20 Begeman, and he gets it in for enough for 1st down across the 40 to the 42-yard line. So a 12-yard pickup, 1st and 10 for the Wolverines.
And DT right there, good job blocking up front for the Wolverines, but the Chargers had their chance to make a stop there, a little shorter gain, but a couple missed tackles.
Yeah, and they got to wrap up. They got to be able to wrap up, and that was one of the lessons learned from the first game here. And they seemed like they were getting better, but slipped up on that one this time as receivers come out wide, right and left on 1st and 10 for the Wolverines. Fresh set of downs from their own 42. I backfield. Headache. Snap. Handoff to the up back with it. Number 20, that is Begeman once again trying the middle end. He'll pick up a couple, make it, let's see if they mark it right at the 45. It will. So it's about a 3-yard pickup, 7 and 7 now, a 2nd and 7, that is, for the Wolverines.
Better job by the Charger front there. Had good fill by the linebackers. 2nd and 7's where they want them at.
Yep. So let's see how they shake out of this. Number 14, Gill wide to the left, Schumacher wide to the right, rather Schumacher wide to the left, as a Headache will be under center. I backfield. Begeman and Saylor behind him. Handoff as a check that's Begeman. He'll try they're trying the left side this time, and about a 3-yard pickup on the carry to about the 48-yard line. So it'll be 3rd down and. As they mark it here, 3rd down and 4 here for the Wolverines. Actually, they're going to just give them a couple on the carries. 3rd and 4.
Good job by Rafe Lynch's there, DT. Made his initial penetration, was able to circle back around and make that tackle from behind.
Yep, Gill wide to the right, Schumacher wide to the left. Headache. Trey Headache will get under center, get everybody set up, looking around, making sure people are in position. Snap, looking over to his left, looking in the middle, and gets kind of pushed down. He gets taken down. He'll be down there, and he'll be taken down there. He threw it as he was going down, and that'll be. They're going to say that he was pushed. He was taken down back there, so it's a 4th down and 10 for herreid selby area, all the way back to their 42, the original line of scrimmage, to the 42-yard line. And as he was going down, he let that one go.
Let that one go, but his knee had already hit the ground. Great pursuit by Jordan Shaw there.
Yep. So 4th down area, ready to kick it away. Carter Tisdall does the kicking and punting for herreid selby area as he'll drop back. Deep for the Chargers is Garrett Peterson, and a good snap, kick away, high kick, and to the near side as Peterson will catch it in stride at about the 42, slips through a couple of tackles and spins through another one and fighting his way forward up to the 50-yard line. Nice run back. Number 32, Garrett Peterson takes it back from around about his 27-yard line and takes it all the way up to the 50. So nice return. Chargers in business, 1st and 10 at midfield.
You know, DT, at the 9-man game, sometimes people underscore the importance of special teams, but just Garrett being out there, fielding that one in the air on the run, set up that big play for him, broke a couple tackles, showed some of his athleticism on that play.
Yep, 3:15 to go, first quarter, no score between Sully Buttes and herreid selby area. Chargers' second touch offensively. They sent 2 receivers wide to the left. That's a wide side of the field, high backfield. 1st and 10. Hepker under center, hands it off to the up back. With it is Shaw. Jordan will bowl his way forward and run right into the arms of the secondary for the Wolverines as he gets taken down by Saylor and Begeman, but not before about a 4-yard pickup. It'll be 2nd down and 6 for the Chargers from the Wolverine 46-yard line.
I think, DT, with Blaine Hill out tonight, I think you're going to see a heavy dose of Jordan Shaw pounding that between the tackles.
Blaine had a big game last week. And then Jordan, I mean, in particular.
They complemented each other very well.
Absolutely. Yeah, good point. 2 receivers wide to the left on 2nd and 6. Chargers from the Wolverine 46, rolling to the left. Ball's on the ground. Loose ball, still loose. And there's some Wolverines in front of it picking it up and going back the other way. herreid selby area with the recovery. Trey Saylor picks it up and brings it back over. And it's a turnover on the play. And the Wolverines get it back over on the Sully Buttes 25-yard line. And the fumble on the play, herreid selby area, Johnny on the spot, picked it up, and they're quickly right back in business, 1st and 10 on the Charger 25.
DT, that's one of those mistakes that Coach Sefner was pretty serious about in the pregame, talking about how we have to be able to kick and punt and stretch the field. And, that's just one of those instances where the young quarterback has to know that the pitch was covered. He's better off just going down and taking the 2-yard loss.
So 1st and 10 for herreid selby area. Quickly, just like that, they got a receiver in the slot right, one wide left, and a handout. They're going to try Begeman around on the right side, trying to ground. Now he slips a tackle, turns it forward, and he'll go down. Well, actually, he'll step out of bounds, but not before a sizable gain of about 6-7 yards. So it'll be 2nd down and fairly short for the Wolverines as they mark the ball right at about the 21-yard line. So about a 6-yard pickup, 2nd down and 4.
And just a little bit of a breakdown and outside contain there, DT. Didn't see any linebacker defensive end there. Kind of put Cedric Perkins out on an island, but he was able to force him out.
As it looks like Gill wide to the right, Schumacher wide to the left. And behind is Begeman and Saylor. Heddick under center on 2nd and 4 from the Sully Buttes 20-yard line. Snap, pitch. They're going to try the left side as we got a flag on the far side of the field. Begeman's turning it up the field inside around the 10, and he steps out. He got a sizable gain, but we got a flag on the back side of the play.
That was right at the snap of the ball, DT, so it'll be interesting to see what the call is here.
So
probably
maybe
a
offsides?
procedure, illegal shift.
Illegal shift on the Wolverines. So, the flag sitting right at about the back from the line of scrimmage here, a couple of yards back from the line of scrimmage. So they'll march that one off. And the officials, with one exception, all from North Dakota, with Mark Ulrich, who has stepped in. He was supposed to be at Ipswich tonight, but that game has been pushed to tomorrow as the ball goes back to about the original line of scrimmage to the 26. So it's 2nd down and 10 here for the Wolverines. Gill wide to the left now. Schumacher wide to the right. It is Saylor and Begeman in the I backfield as Heddick from the Sully Buttes 26-yard line. Snap. Fakes and if I start rolling, and good hustle on the play by the Charger defense. Is that number 9? Was that
number
Landon?
9? The Chargers sent a linebacker on the blitz, and
Landon Hepker did a nice job on that one.
Landon came across and put his counterpart down on the other side of the ball.
He did, and broke it through there, and it's going to go all the way back to about the 34-yard line. It'll be 3rd down and about we'll call it about 17 for the Wolverines here. So that was about a 7-yard loss on a big play there by the Charger defense.
Still probably 2 down territory DT here for the Wolverines. So Chargers need to be aware of the down and distance. Keep guys in front of them, but they can't be playing 12, 15 yards off. We got a timeout on the field, it looks like.
As the Wolverines are going to talk it over here with 1:26 to go first quarter. No score between Sully Buttes and herreid Selby area. You're listening to Sully Buttes Sports and Country 95.3 Pearcom. We'll be back in 60 seconds. Welcome back, DT Meyer, along with Jeremy Shequin, as the Chargers and Wolverines here now. herreid Selby area looking at a 3rd and about 17 from the Sully Buttes 34-yard line after that big sack there by the Chargers defense. But the Wolverines probably more than likely 2 down territory here.
I would think so, inside the 35-yard line DT, but Chargers got a chance here to minimize the damage from that turnover on offense.
See what they can do. They come out, the Wolverines come out in a double wing formation with Gill wide to the left, Trevor Gill, as Heddick takes a snap. He'll pitch. They're going to go counter, and they're going to slip a tackle. Another tackle, Colton Schumacher with it, but he gets it across the 30 up to about the original line of scrimmage to the 26, so about a 7-yard pickup. So it'll be 4th down and 4th down about 10 here now for the Wolverines.
Hey, DT, that's what the Chargers needed. Make it a more challenging 4th and 10 here. They're going to be going for it, but we'll take 4th and 10 over 4th and 2 or 3.
Yeah, and it looks like they initially had him stopped in the backfield, didn't it?
Absolutely, but the pass rush has been good here. This is a passing situation, so the defensive backs, their best friend is a good pass rush. So let's see what gets done up front.
Yeah, as Schumacher wide to the right and Gill wide to the left. As it'll be a Heddick back in the shotgun. Takes a snap, rolls, looks to his right, especially at the man, and looks, and it falls incomplete. And the ball goes over on downs, just checking for flags. No flags on the outside here. So the ball goes over on downs, and the Chargers dodge a bullet. They had this one initially was the result of a turnover, and Sully Buttes will take over 1st and 10 from their own 26-yard line.
And positive momentum DT there for the Chargers. They made the mistake offensively and got the 4 and out on defense. Great job there. They've given up some contain in the last few games against quarterbacks. They kept Heddick in the pocket, and the coverage was there. Great job by Cedric Perkins to knock that one down.
I believe that was, Garrett Peterson was over on the far side there. So Chargers starting 1st and 10 from their own 26 as Hepker will the Chargers are going to take a timeout with 37 seconds left to play here in the first quarter. Chargers taking their first charge timeout. We'll take a 60 and come on back. You're listening to Sully Butte Sports and Country 95.3, PureCountry.com, back in 60. And just like that, we come back as the Chargers taking a timeout late in the first quarter. Jeremy, 37 seconds left in the quarter here. They just wanted to make sure they use their first charge. So
something they didn't like, that what they saw with the formation where the defense was lined up. So get out of it and get a positive play call in.
High backfield, 2 receivers wide to the left, 1st and 10. In motion out of the backfield is Shaw as they'll throw it in the flat. Oh, through the hands of Ferris as that one slipped through his hands. And as Shaw made a nice decoy, he kind of cleared that area there for him. Falls incomplete, 2nd down and 10. And was that, and looking at it from our viewpoint there, was that a lateral or was that a pass?
It looked like a straight swing pass there, DT. Nice flood concept by the Chargers. The play side tight end left on a corner. They had Jordan motion out and go on a swing pass or on a fly, with a little wheel route, and then Thomas was just there on the swing. He connects the dots there. That one could have went for quite a few yards.
Yeah, so 2nd and 10 here now for the Chargers from their own 26. Got to see if they can get something going here offensively, keeping everybody in fairly tight this time. High backfield as Hepker under center takes the snap, handoff to the up back, and that is going to be Shaw. Fights through the initial and leans forward in the second wave of black and yellow and purple jerseys. Take him down, but not before a pickup on the carry of about 4. And they're going to make it about a 4-yard pickup. It'd be 3rd down and 6 for the Chargers from their own 31-yard line.
Brings up a 3rd and long 5, short 6 DT. So see what Coach White's going to go to on this play.
Well, they're going to go to the sidelines. They're going to go to the end of the first quarter after 1. No score between Sully Buttes and herreid Selby area. You're listening to Sully Butte Sports and Country 95.3, PureCountry.com. Back in 60 seconds. And welcome back. Hi, DT Meyer along with you, along with along with Jeremy Sheequin here in the Sully Butte Chargers and herreid Selby area Wolverines. Scoreless after 1 quarter here now, and the Chargers facing a 3rd down and about 4 here to go as we just start the second quarter. fairly fast first quarter here in the game.
A lot of rushing attempts that first quarter, DT. I had the Chargers with 7 carries for 35 yards, so with and 1 pass attempt, and then Harriet Selby has 14 rush attempts for a net of about 30 yards.
Okay, so for a 3rd and 4 here, Chargers big down here as an I backfield. Receiver wide to the right on 3rd down. Hepker under center. Handoff, pitch back as they get it out to Ferris around the right side. He's got 1st down and more. He's at across the 50, 45 to 40, 35 to 30, to 25 to 20. Down! He gets taken down from behind. A touchdown saving tackle by the Wolverines, but not before Ferris gets it all the way down. Thomas Ferris gets it inside around about the 10-yard line. So it'd be it looks like 1st and goal for the Chargers as they were back at about their 34-yard line. So good.
About a 63-yarder.
63-yarder, yeah. Is it?
My math ain't that sound.
Wow. And it's on the 5. They're on the 5-yard line. So, wow, what a run. Thomas Ferris up the right side. What sprung that play for him?
Well, they executed that triple option that time perfectly. Great pitch by Landon in timing. Hit him in stride with a head of steam.
1st and goal for Sully Butte. Side backfield. Hand off to the up back. That's his Shaw as Jordan tries the middle of the line. And we've got maybe a couple on the carry. It'll be 2nd down and goal for the Chargers after the ball's marked right at just looking at the side judge at around about the 3-yard line. Tough sledding in the middle there.
Tough sledding, DT, but they got 3 more cracks at it, so keep giving it to the tank.
Yeah, let's see if we can catch this here for the Chargers here. Try to get this thing over. There we go. How's that? Close?
Close as you're going to get.
Close as I'm going to get, I'll take it. Yeah. Horseshoes and hand grenades and camera work, too. So 2nd and goal, Chargers I backfield, keeping everybody in tight as it'll be Hepker going up the middle into the end zone. Touchdown, Sully Butte Chargers. Landon Hepker, a 3-yard run at 11:01 of the 2nd quarter to make the score 6-0 Sully Buttes.
Great job there. Chargers have been pounding that fullback dive there, and instead of giving it to Jordan, he just pulls it out and follows him right through the hole and makes him become a lead blocker. Great initial surge there by the line, and this is exactly what the doctor ordered for the Chargers, DT.
Yep, to get that drive and get it as it started back from their own 26-yard line. So a 74-yard scoring drive. 2 receivers will go wide to the left here on the 2-point conversion as Hepker will get under center here now, and Chargers going to try to tack onto that. The important 2-point conversion. Pitch goes over to Ferris, trying the left side as he'll fight his way through. Gets it. They call it good from the sidelines. 2-point conversion for Ferris, and the Chargers are on the board with the extra points. The conversion, 2-point conversion, leading 8-0, 11-1 to go in the first half. You're listening to Sully Butte Sports on Country 95.3, PureCountry.com. We'll be back in 60 seconds. As we are back, hi, DT Meyer along with you and along with Jeremy Sheequin. Chargers right now leading 8-0. A lot of game left to go here. They get ready to kick off. Deep is Saylor and Schumacher, a couple of dangerous backs for Coach Clayton Randall and the Wolverines. The Wolverines didn't get to 2-1 on just good looks alone. This is they lost a lot of players from last year, but they're returning a lot of people too, Jeremy.
Yeah, they got a lot of athletes up there.
Oh, yeah.
Huntmaker kid stepping in at quarterback. Nice job. But got to tip your hat to the Chargers, DT. Faced a little adversity, and they're bounced back to an 8-0 lead.
Yep, on the road, no less. Kick it away, and it's going to go back as picked up by Saylor as he's going to try to get around on the near side. Cuts through a couple of tackles, gets across around the 40-yard line up to about the 42. So big return by the junior for the Wolverines. 1st and 10 for herreid selby area on their own 42-yard line.
Kind of curious what the charging coaching staff saw there, DT. That time they elected to kick it deep and gave up a little bit of a return there, but the defense has held strong thus far, so let's see another 3 and out here.
Just underway here now. The Wolverines, their first touch in the second quarter. They trail 8-0. They'll send Schumacher wide to the right, and backfield, kind of keeping everybody else in tight as Trey Heddick, a sophomore quarterback, under center, backfield. First down handoff. Going to try the left side. A little trip up in the backfield and play as Begeman was trying to get around on the right side, and finishing off that play for the Chargers, number 28. Thomas Ferris in on the stop after that trip up. It'll be second down, no gain, 2nd down and 10.
Good job by Charger defense there. Thomas filling in as he should. Rafe Lynch is there, jammed up
putting the corners up.
Double team there, took on a double team and freed up Thomas to make the play.
So 2nd down and 10 for the Wolverines here now as the Wolverines put Gill on the wide side of the field. They come out in a double wing formation. In motion is Schumacher, and they'll hand off. They're going to try the middle line of the line. Saylor with the run, and a good plug up in the middle there for the Chargers. Rafe Wenches helps in on the stop. They may give him a yard on the carry. They will. It'll be 3rd down and 9. Now make that actually 3rd and 8 for the Wolverines. Going to give him 2.
Good job by Rafe Lynches with the bear hug there. He went through his blocker to make that tackle, DT, if you notice that.
Yeah.
Reaching around him and through him and got the man down to put him in a long 3rd and 8 position here.
Clock ticking, 9:48 to go, second quarter. Sully Buttes 8, herreid selby area nothing. The Wolverines send 2 receivers wide to the left. That's the wide side of the field. It'll be heading back in the shotgun now on 3rd down as the Chargers are going to rush up the middle. They're going to throw it quickly in the middle. Catch made. That is by I believe that was Schumacher, Colton Schumacher over the middle, and he'll have enough for the 1st down. He just got that ball away and just got it in there. 1st and 10, a pickup of 11. Actually, about pickup of 9. 1st and 10 for the Wolverines on the Charger 46-yard line.
A little crosser route there, DT. Chargers elected to send some pressure with the linebacker to vacate that zone, and he just did a good job of finding that open spot. I will say Heddick was under some distress as he threw that one.
Yeah, but cool customer, stayed in that pocket and delivered. So the Wolverines 1st and 10 on the Charger 46-yard line. 2 receivers wide to the left. Once again, the wide side of the field. Backfield. Behind Heddick is Begeman and Saylor for the Wolverines. 1st down and a fake the handoff as look at a fumble, a loose ball, and the Wolverines get on top of it. Number 88, Hunter Friend fell on that, but it goes all the way back into Wolverine territory, actually the Wolverine 47-yard line. So about a loss of 7 on the play. It'll be 2nd down and 17 here now, and I don't know if he lost it if it fell off of his hip or what.
I think there was pressure coming. He was hit from behind and. There was a Charger in the area, but he's got to locate that ball and get to the ground instead of standing up there trying to reach for it.
So the 2nd down and about 17 for the Wolverines. 2 receivers wide left. Heddick once again back in the shotgun. 2nd down. Clock ticking. 8:45 first half. Heddick takes the snap, looks to his left, jump pass up in the middle, catch made there by a Saylor, slips a tackle, slips another one, and has enough for 1st down, gets it into Charger territory down to the, let's see here, there's 50, 40, about to the 36-yard line, and we got a flag in the backfield, and they're calling roughing the passer on the Chargers, flag in the backfield, so we'll call a roughing the passer, so this is going to add insult to injury here.
Yeah, Chargers did need that. And how do you slow down a pass rush, DT? The front has been getting there. They come out with the screen pass and kind of exploit the linebacker core for the Chargers there. But as you said, add insult to injury, they're going to tack another 10 onto that.
Yep. So, wow, the Wolverines are definitely in business now. They're at the Sully Buttes. Let's see, looks like it's a 19-yard line. Big play for herreid selby area here now as they will come up to the line here now, getting close, and they smell blood. See if they can cash in. 2 receivers will come in wide to the left with backfield. It is Saylor and Begeman behind Trey Heddick as 1st and 10 from the Charger 19. Handoff on the left side. Good tackle, open field tackle. Thomas Ferris, number 28 for the Chargers. And there'll be a little loss on that play. As it looks like he cut him down in the backfield before he could get around that corner. Second down and 11 now for the Wolverines.
Thomas Ferris doing a nice job, DT, at that outside linebacker. They've kind of challenged him a few times, and he's been up to the task so far.
Yep, as it'll be Gill and Schumacher wide to the left once again. Behind Headache, it is Saylor and Begeman on second down and 11 from the Charger 20-yard line. Saylor. Pitch back, trying on the left side. That's the wide side of the field. Begeman will put his head forward, bowls forward across the 20, close to the 15, about the 14-yard line. So about a 6-7 yard pickup. They're going to mark it right at the 14, and it'll be a third down and 4 now for the Wolverines, as they're going to give him about 7 yards on that carry.
Yeah, and here we are back in that 4 down territory, DT. So Wolverines got 2 plays to get 5 yards here. Time for the Charger step up, make a stop.
Receivers wide to the right and left. Gill wide right and Schumacher wide to the left. As I backfield, Heddick will be under center on third down, and we'll call it a long 4. As takes the snap, handoff to the up back, and Saylor with it, and Chargers do a good job filling in the middle. Number 21, Jordan Shaw in to start on the stop, along with, once again, been calling number 44's name a lot tonight. That's Rafe Wenches.
Well, he's been a strong point of the defensive front all year long.
Yep.
Last week, I thought he had a great game, DT, against the Potter County Battlers, and picking up right where he left off tonight.
Yep, so fourth down, and we're going to call 4th and 4 for the Wolverines. 6:43 to go, second quarter. Sully Butte's 8, herreid Selby area nothing, but the Wolverines driving on fourth down here in Charger territory on the Sully Butte's 14-yard line. In motion is Schumacher. Fakes a handoff, rolls to his right, throws it over. There's got a man wide open, catch, touchdown. As the Wolverines, it was Schumacher in the right side of the end zone, and puts it in a 20-yard pass from a Headache to Schumacher at 6:30 of the second quarter to make the score 8-6, Sully Buttes.
You know, DT, I hate to say it, but it just looks like another defensive back lost a man in coverage.
Yeah.
Bit up on the play action, and they went right over the top on him.
Yep. About a 14. Actually, it was a 14-yard pass, and makes it 8-6, and that was at the 6:30 mark of the second quarter, as the Wolverines get ready to go for the 2-point conversion to try to tie this up here and get it back to an even Steven game. A pitched onto the motion man, trying to go from right to left, and he's not going to make it, as it'll be Rafe Wenches bulldogging down Schumacher, and the conversion fails, and the score remains 8-6. Sully Buttes by 2, and the Chargers awaiting the kickoff when we come back in 60 seconds. You're listening to Sully Buttes Sports and Country 95.3, PureCountry.com, back in 60. Welcome back. Hi, D.T. Meyer, along with Jeremy Shequin here from the field in herreid, and the Wolverines. Well, this is a homecoming night up here in herreid for the Wolverines. They've had a float contest and all of the pomp and circumstance of an exciting homecoming week.
Absolutely,
I know that's one of your favorites.
Absolutely, you know, kids get excited, community gets excited.
Yeah,
everybody gets excited except for the principal, right?
Yeah, that's pretty much. You know, I think one of the dress-up days was Crazy Socks Day, but I believe that's every day now. So, as the Chargers get ready to receive here, look like get ready to kick her. I believe that's going to be Trey Saylor, who will kick away here to the Chargers, and they'll boot it away, as it'll be Ferris who'll pick it up on the. No, check that. That is Garrett Peterson as he's around about the 30, 35-yard line. He'll go down right at the 35. Good open field tackle on the play by number 12, Darian Barker for the Wolverines. 1st and 10 for the Chargers from their own 35-yard line. And then you were mentioning on that last play here, as far as the touchdown is concerned, Schumacher was wide open on that side of the
Absolutely,
on that side.
DT. You know, we talked about being disciplined in the back half of the defensive backfield, but got sucked at one of our cornerbacks, got sucked up on play action, and just didn't have the time to recover in the short 14-yard field.
Sheik want to go wide to the right. I backfield, 1st and 10. Chargers from their own 35. 6:23 to go in the half. Chargers with the lead, 8-6. Hepker under center. Handoff. They're going to try Ferris on the left side. He'll slip a little bit on the tackle, but fall forward enough to pick up a couple on the carry to about the 37-yard line. So about a 2nd down and actually we're going to say 2nd down and 8 now for the Wolverines.
Now it just looks like they missed a linebacker coming on the backside. DT, if they can get that cleaned up, that one might have gone for 6 or 7, 8 yards.
Yeah. So let's see if they can get that done here. Clock ticking here now as a tight ball game back, and it's been a ground and pound game here. As the Wolverines match up defensively, Chargers come out, receiver slot to the left, I backfield, 2nd down and 8. Handoff to the up back as with it is Sully, breaks open, 1st down, and still going into Wolverine territory across the 50. He goes from the 37 all the way to the Wolverine 45-yard line. So an 18-yard pickup, 1st and 10 for the Chargers from the Wolverine 45-yard line.
You know, early in this game, DT, you're kind of seeing a little thunder and lightning there, you know. Jordan Shaw's the Thunder, and big lightning 65-yard run earlier in the half by Thomas Ferris. So running backs are definitely complementing each other, but you got to give credit to that up front doing the blocking for them.
That's where it all gets going as they wind that clock. 5:30 to go in the half. Chargers leading 8-6 and trying to drive for more. They're on the Wolverine 45-yard line as receiver slot, wing left, hand off to the up back. Shaw with it once again, trying the middle of the line and falling forward to about, looks like they're about the 40-yard line. So nice pickup on 1st down. If they're going to give them about 5, indeed they will. So 2nd down should be 2nd down and 5 if I'm not mistaken here. Let's check this. Yep, there we go. 2nd and 5. So that's not a bad look. For the Chargers here, and it looks like they're kind of staying in rhythm here, huh?
Well, one thing nice about it, play a little defense with your offense, DT. You know, we're kind of a ground time clock consuming team. We're better at offense right now than we are playing on defense, so let's just keep that ball in our hands and wear them down.
2nd and 5. Chargers from the Wolverine 40. Fakes a handoff, drops, throws it over in the flat over the outstretched hands of Jordan Shaw. Falls incomplete. It'll be 3rd down and 5 here now for the Chargers, and that pass is just overshot.
Just sailed that one a little bit, but hey, better throwing it long and incomplete than leaving it short where it could go 6 the other way.
Yep. And looking at the flags across the field here, there is a little breeze. Not sure what direction that is. I think that could be a southwest.
Maybe?
Yeah, south. Yeah, it could be. Because that's where the rain was coming from. So 3rd down and 5 here now for the Chargers from the Wolverine 40-yard line. Important down here with now 4:42 to go in the half. Hepker under center. Handoff to the up back as it gives it over to Shaw. He'll fall forward close to the 35-yard line. He could be close on this one, but it depends on the mark here.
Well,
He could be just
4 down territory, DT, for the Chargers.
Well,
here.
then I think they might have to use him.
Be a few inches short, but I'd be surprised if they weren't going for it here.
Yeah. Let's see what they do here now. They're saying they're not even going to measure. They're just saying 4th down. Boy, it must be a good eye care program up in North Dakota because they were able to spot that one perfectly. As it'll be 4th down and about a foot or so to go here for the Chargers.
That's those precision painted lines they have out there, DT.
There you go. That's the deal. Okay. As the Chargers are going to come up here now with 3:58 to play here in the quarter. Let's see what they do. And the Chargers are going to take a timeout, their second charge timeout of the half. With 3:54 to play in the first half. Sully Butte's 8, herreid Selby area 6. Back in 60 seconds, you're listening to Sully Butte Sports and Country 95.3, purecountry.com. We are back. Hi, DT, along with Jeremy Shequin here. You're listening to Charger Sports and Country 95.3, PeerCountry.com, KLXS Peer. For the field in herreid, 8-6. Our score is Sully Buttes with the hanging up front by 2. And the Chargers now looking at a 4th down and inches here from the Wolverine 35-yard line. So let's see what they can come up with here as they break huddle after that second charge timeout, as Hepker will get under center, and we'll get it going right away here. Let's see, as he'll go first, and he'll go forward, and he'll have enough for the first down. Fought his way forward, and he just looked for a hole and just and slid off, maybe like in between the center and the left guard.
Good read by the sophomore quarterback there, DT. They had both A gaps exposed. He stepped to his left and just drove forward and wasn't trying to break along. One was just trying to get the first down. So good job, Landon.
Yep, wind the clock here. 3:45 to go. Second quarter. Sully Buttes 8, herreid Selby area 6. Chargers come out here now with a receiver slot to the slot to the left. That is Blaine Duffel, I backfield, as Hepker will take it himself up the middle and trying to fight his way forward. It gets pushed back, but they'll give him forward progress up to around about the 30-yard line. So
similar play call to the touchdown. DT kind of fakes it to that first back through and then just follows him behind like a lead blocker. So picks up 3 on the play, going to bring up 2nd and 7.
Yep.
Right. Right now the Chargers are on schedule. They're staying where they need to be. Positive yards on first down.
So they get the play from the sidelines and head in with now right at 3 minutes to go here. Usually used to be the quarterback had to run to the sidelines to get the play. Now this play with technology, they can yell it out. It's quite a deal here. These modern times. High backfield receivers. It looks like a Duffel in the slot on the right side this time. Second down, handoff to the up back. That's going to be Shaw, and he'll get stopped. They're going to get forward progress. The Wolverines do a good job stiffening up that time. Maybe about a yard or two is going to be about it. So it'll be about 3rd down and 5 here for the Chargers. At 3rd down and 6, actually, they're going to call it from the Wolverine about 29-yard line.
Yeah, DT, you'd have to think at this point, again, the Chargers are in 2-down territory. They're going to keep that clock running.
Yeah.
If they were going to look for a pass play, I probably would have liked to see the play action on 2nd down, but right here, I'd look to keep the ball on the ground and get at least half of it, make it a short 4th down manageable situation.
Shequin is wide to the left this time. My backfield, 3rd down. Pitch back goes to Ferris, trying to turn it up the middle. Good containment on the play. The Chargers ran on the short side this time, and the Wolverines were able to plug that one up. Saylor, along with number 10 for the Wolverines, Trevor Saylor, and 26, Trey Saylor in on the stop, and it'll be a loss on the play. As it's going to go down to about 4th down. The Wolverines will take a timeout now. Their second charge with 1:43 to go here in the half. I tell you what, we'll send it back for a 30-second timeout and come on back on 4th and 10 for the Chargers now. You're listening to Sully Buttes Sports and Country 95.3, PeerCountry.com. We'll be back in 30 seconds. Welcome back, everybody. The Chargers have a bye week next week, as the Chargers have a bye week next week, and they'll get a chance to get a break and get some rest. We'll have one game on next Thursday, as the Charger girls volleyball team will get back to their home court after traveling to some tough destinations the past couple of weeks, taking on the Lyman Raiders. Have that one for you, 7:30 first serve. 7:15 pregame here on Country 95.3, PeerCountry.com. Chargers looking at a 4th down there. They're going to send 3 receivers wide to the left, or wide to the right, rather, wide side of the field. What are you looking at here?
Definitely a passing situation here, DT, because running the ball isn't going to keep the clock running if they don't get to 10.
Yeah.
So, but they are 0 for 2 from the field throwing tonight.
And the officials are going to call a flag. They're going to call a procedure call against Sully Buttes. So a fourth and 15 here now. So they had it looked like they were going to try and maybe get a wide receiver screen set up on that far side, on that right side.
I think they're going the wrong way right now, DT. They
Yeah.
really need to think hard about punting this football instead of giving Herreid a short field with a minute 42 to go.
Yeah, it's back at the herreid selby area 38-yard line, 142 to go here, and the Wolverines have shown that they can strike quick if they need to. They'll send once again. It'll be Shequin along with Peterson and number 23 Whitler over there, Marshall, as in motion out of the backfield as Hepper will take off with it as he'll throw it over the side, and wow, that was, I mean, a catch, but out of bounds on the play there. If he would have stayed in bounds, the Wolverines, he might, I don't know if he would have gotten a first down, but man, he was wide open on the side here.
A good play design there. Got all the attention going to the trip side, motion the back to the left, and he was open, just kind of lost awareness of where he was on the field.
Yeah.
And good job by Landon stepping up. You know, when you send 4 guys out, you don't have a lot of guys left in the block, and he stepped up in the pocket, delivered it on time, but now the defense has to dig in for this last minute 37, DT. They don't want to give one up here.
Oh, geez, they did the Wolverines a huge favor. They got 137, and they're on their own 38. 2 receivers wide left, first down. Heading takes a step, looks in the middle, throws it in the middle, and skips it out there. Intended receiver number 26, that is Trey Saylor, falls incomplete. It'll be second down and 10. And, back in the shotgun here. Let's see if they're gonna try some different kind of looks here on the Chargers with not a lot of time to work with here.
So we got second and 10. They're looking to score. They're going downfield here, DT. They do have one timeout left. It's going to be critical right now for the linebackers to stay home and the DBs to not let anyone get behind them. Just let those 3 up front do their job.
Gill wide to the right, Schumacher wide to the left as Heddick back in the shotgun. Second and 10. Wolverines from their own 38. Takes a step, looks to his left, throws it over there, has a man, and threw it in. Oh, we see a flag on the far side of the field. And there'll be a flag thrown over there, and it's landed right at about the 48-yard line. And I think the official over there is going to call pass interference.
Well, I believe a couple years ago, DT, they changed that rule in high school where you can face guard, and I really didn't see that. I really didn't see the contact there. But I thought Garrett had great position. He had inside leverage on the receiver, but that's a point where there's no call there if he turns and locates the ball. He's got to do a better job of turning his head and locating that ball. Yeah,
and it's going to give the Wolverines excellent field position. First and 10 on the Charger 47-yard line. That is a huge turn of luck for the Wolverines. With now 1:29 to go, they've got plenty of time, and they have the talent to get it done. 2 receivers wide to the right. Heddick with the shotgun is now handed off to the up back. Begeman up the middle, first down, and then some across as he gets it across around the 30-yard line. As it'll be a first down and 10 for the Wolverines as they'll spot the ball right at about the 33-yard line. So about a 13-yard pickup, first and 10.
And again, those linebackers got to stay home, be disciplined. They got to make some plays there, DT.
Yep. The 2 receivers wide to the right once again, heading back in the shotgun on first down and handoff. No, they do the fake handoff. He's going to roll over to his right, throws it in the middle of the field. Ooh, through the hands. The intended receiver there was number 10 for the Wolverines. That was Trevor Saylor. But Cedric Perkins made a nice break on the ball, but could not pull it in. Falls incomplete. It'll be second down and 10. Incompletion stops the clock. 1:14 to go on the Charger 32-yard line.
You know, DT, when you're 0-3, those are the plays that kind of kill you right there. That was a chance to get the offense back on the field and stop this drive. You know, we got to be good for the next 3 here.
Got to make that interception indeed. So with it now, second down and 10. Wolverines from the Charger 33. High snap, pulls it down to give it off to Begeman again up the middle. And he breaks through the initial containment, gets into the secondary, and picks up another close to 10. 12 yards are going to give him down to the Charger 20-yard line. So about a 13-yard pickup. First and 10 for the Wolverines on the Charger 20-yard line. And 1:07 to play here in the half. The Wolverines are just gobbling up the yards.
Again, that's linebacker play, DT.
Yep. So herreid selby area, handoff to the up back with it. Once again, that's I believe that was Trey Saylor with the run on the play. After he'll pick up a couple on the play. as they're going to give him 2. 2nd down and 8. That's from the Charger 18-yard line. 44 seconds to go here in the quarter as they'll send Begeman wide to the left, Schumacher wide to the right. Hedrick will be back in the shotgun. Behind him is Trey Saylor on 2nd down. And as he looks up the middle, he's going to try to throw it over the sideline. He's got a man as he tries to pick it. Through the hands. Incomplete. Back there on the coverage, Thomas Ferris falls incomplete. It'll be 3rd down and 8 for the Wolverines. From the Charger 18-yard line, 28 seconds on that incompletion after it stops the clock.
Another opportunity, DT, where our guys in coverage, if they can locate that football, they got a chance to make a play on the ball. But if you don't locate the football, all you can do is hope that you get in the way and it hits you in the back of the helmet or something.
Yeah. So then did you see face guarding there?
Similar play to the pass interference, but not as much close contact. There was still a little bit of separation there. And he didn't impede the momentum of the receiver.
Receivers wide right and left for the Wolverines on 3rd down and 8. And with 28 seconds to go in the half, Chargers leading 8-6. Hedrick takes a step, throws, quickly goes to his right side, and through the hands of Schumacher, just off the fingertips, and it'll fall incomplete. It'll be 4th down and 8 for the Wolverines. 23 seconds left to go here, and it's going to be all or nothing. Going to go for that end zone.
Absolutely, DT. There. Well, I wouldn't be surprised to see them potentially come back with that screen pass.
Okay.
This would be an opportunity to exploit. They got a timeout left. Now they're going to take it right here.
Yep, going to take it here with 23 seconds left to play here in the half. Sully Buttes 8, herreid Selby area 6. The final timeout, charge timeout for the Wolverines here in the half. We'll take a 30-second timeout. Come on back. You're listening to Sully Buttes Sports and Country 95.3, PureCountry.com. Back in 30.
We never find.
As we come back, ready to go here. Just 23 seconds left to play in the first half, and it's been a slugfest back and forth between Sully Buttes and herreid Selby area. The Chargers on a 4th down, unable to execute and get a first down here on when they gave it over on downs, and the Wolverines took it over from the 38. They're down to the Sully Buttes 18-yard line, looking at a 4th and 8. And they're just coming out after their final timeout as the Chargers come out here. This is a big down in the game.
Well, this one I think with herreid using their last timeout there, DT. Now they're looking at the end zone on this 4th down play.
Yep, as Schumacher will come now. He's been the go-to guy for them, and you got to see who they're going to put on him. As it is Peterson lining up against him. He's wide on the right side. And I believe it's Gill on the left, as it is Saylor. And Hedrick is back in the shotgun. I believe he has Begeman behind him. And on 4th and 8, takes a step, looks to his left this time, throws it over there, and that falls incomplete. And no flags on the play, so the ball goes over on down with 12 seconds left to go here in the first half. And is this just a snap and down?
I think
12 seconds.
I don't think we're looking to get downfield, DT. Maybe a fullback dive, maybe a kneel here, but right there, a little mix-up between the receiver and the quarterback on that left 4th down play for herreid. Quarterback anticipating a corner route. The receiver ran a post and cut in instead of out, and the ball falls harmlessly away in the end zone, and the Chargers survived
another scare.
Fight another drive here.
As 12 seconds left to go in the half, Sully Buttes with the lead, 8-6, and that should be the final play of the first half as the Chargers line up by backfield here. As Hepker will go down to take a knee and count it down here as we will get ready to go into the half. And boy, what a half it has been. You got to make sure you stick around. Come on back for the second half. Get ready for the Blue Goose halftime report. You're listening to Sully Buttes Sports on Country 95.3, PureCountry.com. Time for the Blue Goose halftime. Back in 3 minutes. Take a look at stats, scores, and more right after this. And welcome back, everybody. Hi, DT along with you, along with Jeremy Shequin. Is halftime Blue Goose halftime report here on Country 95.3, PureCountry.com. The Sully Chargers hanging on to an 8-6 lead. Let's take a look at the first half as far as scoring. As the Wolverines started with the ball, gave it over on downs. Chargers took over on the 23-yard line. And they had to punt it away. The Wolverines get it on the 30. They punted away after five plays. The Chargers had good field position, and that was due in part to a nice return on the play by Garrett Peterson. They get it to the 50, and then a second play in, a fumble on the play, and Saylor picked it up when it brought back the other way for the Wolverines. And they get it on the 26 and give it over on downs. Big defensive stop for the Chargers. Sully Buse takes it over on the 26-yard line late in the first, early into the second, and they cap a big run in that contest for Thomas Ferris as he gets ready to as he helped the Chargers down the field, and Landon Hepker a 3-yard run, 6-0 at 11:01 of the second quarter. The conversion by Thomas Ferris making an 8-zip. Wolverines get the ball, and they take it from the 42. They have excellent field position as the Chargers kicked away, and there was a pass from Hedrick to Schumacher, wide open on the right side, 14-yard strike, 8-6 at 6:30 of the second quarter. Conversion failed, and that's where we are at the score. The teams exchange downs, and we come down to the half. We'll take a 2-minute timeout. Come on back, look at the cold hard stats of the half with Jeremy Shequin. You're listening to Sully Butte Sports and Country 95.3, PureCountry.com. I tell you what, let's come back in 60 seconds, and we'll get a chance to take a look at those stats in 60 seconds right after this. And we are back as with Jeremy Shequin here now, Coach. I'm looking at this first half here, and the score is 8-6. And the game has been a tight game. Do the stats show that too?
Absolutely, DT. As far as the stats go for herreid Selby, start out first half they had 23 rushes for 78 yards. Passing the ball, they were 4 for 13 for 59 yards. Schumacher had 3 catches for 42 of those 59 yards. And Begeman has 11 carries for 63 of the 78 yards offensively. For the first half, they had 3 rushing first downs, 3 passing first downs, and 1 penalty via the roughing the passer play call on the Chargers.
That was big.
And then on the flip side for the Chargers, it's been the ground game, ground and pound. 19 carries, 132 yards, and a lot of bounce there. Jordan Shaw, 10 carries for 61 yards. Thomas Ferris, 5 carries for 65 yards. And Landon Hepker's got 4 carries with the 3-yard touchdown run in there to mix it in. Right now, 0 for 3 passing. It's definitely not been a focal point of the offense tonight. I think, first thing you got to do is tip your hat to the guys up front. That front 5 offensively. And I see tonight they got Blaine Duffel in there playing a little wing for them, a real compact formation where they're focusing on that power running game. So bringing an extra big guy in and just grounded and pounded, which I do think potentially could open up some opportunities in the passing game to maybe run a little play action, make some easy read, easy play action passes to give Landon some confidence to get in that passing game.
Well, it worked for them last week. I mean, they kept working it, kept pounding it, kept working it, kept pounding it, and we'll see if that pays off here in the second half, because you said that they do get the opening kickoff to start the second half.
Yeah, that's a big one. They start the game. I think herreid opened up with 1 first down on the drive. Defense did their job, got the ball back. It's been back and forth. I don't think this is one of those games where it's shaping up where we're going to need 30 points to win if we can keep doing the things we did in the first half, playing solid defense and running that football. And, there's been times I think for stretches, I'm not keeping time of possession stats here, but
No.
I would have to think that's in favor, at least tilted, at least in the advantage to the Chargers.
And one other thing of note, turnovers. Gotta stop those. Gotta hang on to that ball. Gotta stop those turnovers.
Yeah, we did have the one. They did a great job.
They dodged a bullet on it.
They went 4 and out on that one, and herreid Selby was in a 4-down territory. A big 3rd-down sack by Hepker that put them in a 4th and 17, and they rallied the troops. They got the ball back, and they scored off of that drive.
Yep. So when we come back, we'll get ready for second half action. Look ahead on our schedule as well. You're listening to Sully Butte Sports on Country 95.3, PureCountry.com. We'll be back in 3 minutes and take a look at the road ahead. That and more right after this. And welcome. We are back here. Hi, DT Meyer along with you. Jeremy Shequin will be joining us here as well. And for the Sully Butte Chargers, this is the 4th game of their season. They started in week 0. And they get up to this game, and man, what a wild first half it's been. Starting back in Warner in the heat and Wall, Potter County, and now herreid Selby area. A very murderer's row, tough start to the season. And after this, they do get the bye. It's a big bye week for the Chargers coming up. And then after that, they have a couple at home against Hitchcock-Tulare and North Border. And then it's a couple to finish the season on the road, Faulkton area, at Faulkton area on the 9th of October. And then on the 16th, it is at Ipswich against Ipswich Edmond Central. So, another tough second half here for the Chargers here. So, looking at that, so that's what we're looking at the road ahead here for the Chargers football team. So, an important second half coming up here for both clubs. Wolverines coming in at 2-1 on the season, and you can see why. This is the team that can score in bunches. They've got talent at a lot of positions. And Jeremy, who's back with me here now, as I was just talking about the Chargers here, this goes into the Chargers bye week. And they don't get any breaks going into the second half of the season, Coach.
No, we come right back out with Hitchcock-Tulare.
At home against, and then also North Border.
The North Border, who put up 52 against this herreid Selby team a couple weeks ago.
Yep, and then they're at it doesn't mention it. They're at Fulton, I believe, and then at Ipswich Edmond Central.
Yeah, so, I mean that back half of the schedule is just as competitive as the first half. That's for sure.
No question about it. So,
but it'd be really nice for the Chargers to get into that bye week with a victory, some momentum. You know, they took a big step forward last week. It didn't end the way they wanted it to, but from where they had been the first 2 weeks, I think that was a huge shot of enthusiasm and confidence, and you can really see it out there tonight, DT.
From the Oahe Grain Sports scoreboard, one other score to pass along. At the half, it is Pierre 29, Yankton 29.
Ooh.
I know. That's last week Pierre ran into a West Central team that was ground and pound, and they won it 24-14. But that was one of the toughest games the Govs have had for a while. And then tonight, boy, the Bucks are giving them all they can handle and then some.
Well, one team comes out and gives them a game, and that kind of gives everybody else in that division a little bit of hope that maybe they can compete with them.
Yeah. So, we're taking a look at as the teams kind of getting ready to go for the second half here. What do you expect to see from both clubs in the second half?
Well, I think the Chargers need to stay true to themselves. They need to keep running the football, and they're doing a good job up front of blocking. Sometimes, like I said multiple times in the first half, their best defense is their offense. If they can ground control the ball, limit the turnovers, limit the penalties, and other than they had one motion penalty and that one motion penalty, a roughing the passer, and a pass interference. But offensively, only one penalty, and that's a big thing for them.
Yeah. And then as far as the Wolverines are concerned, this is a club that's got a lot of playmakers, and man, they've shown that they can bully you right up front.
Absolutely, they're doing a good job running it up front. And they're 4 for 13 throwing the ball in the first half, but. Maybe they had some success with some screens and whatnot. So we'll see if some counter plays take advantage of their speed, and maybe throw another screen pass or two at the Chargers to try to take advantage of the linebackers. As
we get ready to start the second half here and get things underway, the Wolverines will they try to surprise them coming out into the second half? Chargers with the lead 8-6. And deep for Sully Buttes is Garrett Peterson and Thomas Ferris. And kicking for the Wolverines, it looks like Trey Saylor is doing the kicking. Usually it's Carter Tisdall was mentioned, but Trey Saylor, the junior, will be doing the kickoff duties here to get ready into the second half here. And they're looking for the officials. I don't know if something is awry here in the corner. They're just trying to, I don't know if somebody's got lights on or what, but just kind of holding things up here, getting ready to go for the second half. Their field's in really good shape.
Oh, it's beautiful field, DT. Got a nice ground to it. Yeah. And handling, there was a couple slips in the first half on both sides, but for the most part, it's held up real well. You don't see any divots out there, anything getting tore up.
No. So, So as we get ready to go here for the second half, looks like everything is squared away on the out of bounds here as the back judge here getting ready to go and get all the signals from everybody. And there we go, get the whistle, get ready to go for the second half. As it'll be Saylor kicking away, a line driver as it goes back to Peterson. You pick it up around his 23-yard line, up the middle, and breaking over there as he'll get taken down. Gang tackle on the play, and it'll be 1st and 10 for the Chargers back at about their 40-yard line. So 1st and 10 now for Sully Buttes.
Nice job of Peterson handling that loose ball and getting about a 22-yard return on it. He's had 2 nice returns, one in the punt game, one in the kickoff game so far tonight, DT.
Yep, 1st and 10 here for the Chargers. Just underway in the second half. Sully Buttes with the lead now, 8-6. As they come out with an eye backfield, receiver wide to the left as Hepker under center. Takes a snap, and he'll take it himself up the left side. Ooh, wow, plowed back. That'll be a minimal pickup on the play, but a good stop on the play there by Trey Saylor for the Wolverines. Not before about a yard or two pickup on the carry. They're going to give him a yard, being generous with that. 2nd and 9 now for Sully Buttes.
And that's just part of learning that triple option, what the right read is. And maybe that time he was probably wishing he made the pitch.
Yeah, yeah, we'll see that as they come out with a 2nd and 9 here now, taking some time in the huddle here, and they'll come out in that I backfield here now, as you mentioned, Duffel in the slot to the right here.
Absolutely,
kind of wing right as I backfield 2nd and 9, and a pitch back. They're going to get it over to Ferris as he'll bull rush his way up to about the 43, 44 yard line, so about a 3-yard pickup. We're looking at a 3rd down and long here for the Chargers, however. 3rd down and about 7 from their own 44-yard line.
This is a big play for the sophomore quarterback. DT's definitely what you would think would be a conventional passing situation here. So we haven't really done a lot of dropbacks tonight. This might be the time where the young man steps up and gains some confidence.
I know Coach Seffner is, that's been one of the drawbacks to the offense for the Chargers, is that passing game. See if they can do anything with it, as Idashik went wide to the left. I backfield on 3rd down, fake stand, drops back, looks, throws it over, and through the hands. It didn't quite make it to number 32, the intended receiver, Garrett Peterson. Good coverage back there by Schumacher for the Wolverines. So it'll be 4th down and 7 now for the Chargers. Ball came up short.
Well-designed play there. He had a man out there, just got to confidently deliver that ball. We'd rather see him be long there than short.
Yeah.
If you're gonna miss on that throw, you want to miss long. It takes away any chance for a turnover or anything like that, and it actually gives the receiver a chance to make a play on the ball.
Yep, Schumacher will drop deep for the Wolverines at around his 30, as Ray Fuentes, who has had 1 or 2 punts here in the half, it kicks away a line driver as it's kicks away from the, not a bad kick, as it takes a Charger roll, and it'll get inside the 30 to about the 26, 27-yard line. 26-yard line is where they will mark it. 1st and 10 for the Wolverines on their own 26-yard line.
Great directional punt there, DT, by Ray Fight. I'm assuming that was by design, but he kicked it right where his gunner was running to and negated any opportunity for a return by the speedy Wolverines.
Yeah, so the herreid Selby area comes out their first touch offensively in the second half. 10-10 to play, 3rd quarter. Sully Buttes 8, herreid Selby area 6. Wolverines, they'll send Schumacher wide to the left. I believe it's Gill wide. No, it is Schumacher to the right and Gill to the left. As Hepker, as it is Heddick dropping to the left. And good defensive play there by the Chargers, as Heddick was rolling to his right and trying to throw it in the middle of the field, and the ball knocked down, got their hands up and blocked that pass.
Looked like Jordan Shaw on the play there, DT, once again, creating some havoc in that defensive backfield or offensive backfield.
So 2nd down and 10 for the Wolverines now, back from their own 26-yard line. Incompletion stops the clock at 10:05 of the 3rd quarter. It is 8-6. herreid Selby area and Sully Buttes. Chargers with that 2-point lead. Receivers wide right and left. That is Gill and Schumacher. I backfield. Sophomore quarterback Trey Heddick takes the snap, and he'll roll to his right, pitch it out, and they got some room outside, and finally getting cut down out there as the open field tackle on the play for the Chargers, number 32, Garrett Peterson, as about an 8-yard pickup. They'll wind that clock. He gets it to the 35, so about a 9-yard pickup. It'll be 3rd down and short for the Wolverines.
And that was Begeman on the carry there.
Yep.
Giving the Chargers a little dose of their own triple option there, DT.
Yeah, indeed. And good for the Goose, good for the Gander. It's working well for them. So a 3rd down and a long one for herreid Selby area now, as Heddick will get under center with an I backfield. As handed off to the up back, trying to plow their way through. That is Saylor fighting his way forward. He should have enough for a 1st down as he leans forward across about the 26 and a half or so. That should be 1st down for the Wolverines. And they're going to keep this drive alive at their own 37-yard line.
In that time, DT, initial contact by a defensive lineman, they had a chance to stop them. That's where we got to get gang tackle, helmets on the football, and really stop the momentum of that. They allowed him to fall forward for that extra yard to get the first.
9:20 to go, third quarter. 1st and 10 for the Wolverines. They trail 8-6 to Sully Buttes. They're on their own 37. Handoff. They're going to try the left side. Good plug up on the play. Jesse Shaw in on the stop there. He kind of plugged up that middle. And also Garrett Peterson.
Looked like a little corner blitz there, DT.
Yeah, as they came in, no gain on the carry. It'll be 2nd down and 10 for the Wolverines from their own 37-yard line. Good plug up there. I don't know if they're trying to get like that power left run there.
Well, I know a lot of times Coach Moore, if he sees a certain look, he'll do an automatic cornerback shoot, and that might have been the case in that one right there.
So 2 receivers wide to the left this time for the Wolverines as Heddick under center, I backfield, 2nd and 10 from their own 37, and a pitch back. They're going to try the left side, getting it the ball under control. That was Begeman. He'll pick up maybe one or maybe 2 on the carry, up to about the 38 to the 37. So it'll be 3rd down and 9 for the Wolverines. Yeah, 3rd down and 9 for the Wolverines from their own 38-yard line.
And here we go, DT. 3rd down and long, down and distance, passing situations. Really want to see these DBs locate the football.
Yeah,
they've been in the right position coverage-wise, but they're just not doing a great job of locating the football when it's in the air to be able to make a play on it.
Go-to man is Schumacher. He's on the right side. In motion is Begeman, and we'll have a flag on the play here before everything gets underway, and we have the officials stop everything and see what we have. We have a procedure call against the Wolverines, so it pushes it back to about the 34-yard line. So it's looking at a 3rd down and looking like about a 3rd down and 15 here now.
And here's where in the first half they hurt the Chargers with that screen play right here.
Yep.
We're going to be aggressive up front, send in the 3 up front, but those linebackers need to stay home, find that back coming out of the backfield, and let the defensive backs do their coverage downfield.
Yep, it'll be Gill wide to the left along with the number 20 Begeman. He's wide left as well, and wide to the right is Schumacher. As it'll be heading back in the shotgun. 3rd and 15, Wolverines from about their own 33-yard line. Take a high snap and fakes a punt. He'll throw it over to the right side and to the catch made on the right side. And it's going to be up to about the, up to about the 46-yard line. It looks like it's just shy of 1st down yardage. It could be 4th down and short here. Now we'll see here for the Wolverines. That was a big completion on the play on the right side. And once again, who do they go to? Number 4.
Number 4, Schumacher there, and delivered it again. DB was there, but we're not finding that football. Now they're going to go for it on 4th and 1 here. Maybe they're going to try to draw the Chargers offside, or if they're going to go for it.
See if the Chargers will hold their water here as no, they're going to go for it indeed. 1st down and rolling his way through. Big smashing run up the middle. Number 20 Begeman will get the 1st down up to the 49-yard line. So a 3-yard pickup. 1st and 10 for the Wolverines on their own 49-yard line. Big play.
And it goes back to just making that play on the ball on 3rd down, DT, keeping them out of that 4th and short.
Yep, 7:22
to the line here for the Wolverines, looking like they're trying to speed the game up a little bit.
Yeah, trying to get her going here to keep the Chargers on their heels. Receivers wide right and left as Heddick under center, I backfield. 1st and 10. Wolverines from their own 49-yard line. Their first touch offensively in the second half. Handoff as they're going to try the right side, and the Chargers pull it down. And we get it. Breaking through and into the open. Wolverines and tackle down to around about the 20-yard line. I thought they had back over around the 50, but instead all the way down to about the 18-yard line from their own 49. And they're going to grit it. They're going to give them,
give them 30 on that one, DT.
30, yeah. Give
Sailor
them
for 30.
Sailor for 30 on the run.
From up here in the crow's nest, it looked like there was an opportunity for a short minimal gain there, and we just aren't making the tackles on that.
Yeah, just got to finish. They got to finish that off until they hear that whistle or the echo of the whistle to get that thing done. Gill is wide to the right as Schumacher wide to the left. I backfield, and the Wolverines here now kind of getting into their rhythm here. They trail 8-6, and they're deeper in Charger territory on the Charger 19-yard line. As Heddick will pitch it back, they're going to try Begeman around on that right side once again, and he'll get bowled out of bounds as he'll go down after about a 6-7 yard pickup. They drop the sticks over there, so we'll see where they finally do mark it, but it should be good enough for about a good 6-yard carry. And it'll be 2nd down as it gets up to about the 15. So it's about a 6-yard pickup, 2nd and 4 for the Wolverines.
Again, that triple option, DT.
Yep.
they're making the quarterback pitch the ball, but we're not getting pursuit on the pitch, man.
Receivers wide right and left as a headache under center on the second. They'll fake they'll hand off to the up back, and the Chargers will plug it up there. And that's just kind of a lean forward on the play there by the Wolverines. Enough for maybe about a yard or so. It'll be 3rd down and 3 for herreid selby area. That is right at about the Charger 14-yard line. Too quickly as the Wolverines have really picked up the pace of this game. 2 receivers wide to the left. Headache under center, I backfield. 3rd down and 3 from the Charger 14. And they're going to pull it down. Good play.
Number
80, Tegan Yost on the stop, and he grabbed a hold of Headache, Trey Headache, and pulled him down from behind. And they'll
lose one on the play.
They'll lose a yard or two. Actually, it's going to be 4th and 5 now for the Wolverines. Back to the Charger 15-yard line. Big play defensively.
Good pursuit there. They sent the middle linebacker, and I don't know if Headache just didn't see him coming from behind, because I kind of had a pitch man open there in the flat, but didn't get the opportunity. Great play by Tegan.
So it's 4th down and 5 for the Wolverines from the Charger 15-yard line. Receivers wide right and left. Headache will drop back as Rafe Wench just breaks through, takes down Headache. Big play back all the way, thrown back outside the 20-yard line on a huge play defensively. And once again, the Chargers defense comes up and takes it, gets the ball over on downs as Headache was dropping back. The Chargers come bursting through. It'll be 1st and 10 for Sully Buttes on their looks like about their 20-yard line. So it was about a 5-yard loss. So it'll be 1st down and 10 for the Chargers from about their from their 20. Is that 25-yard line? 25. So a big loss on the play, about 10 yards.
DT, the Charger defense really showing some grit tonight. That bend but don't break philosophy there is working to their advantage.
1st and 10 for the Chargers. I backfield here now as their second touch in the second half offensively. Hepker drops back, throws, and through the hands. Had a man as it was the intended receiver there was Peterson as it was he had tight coverage on the play. It'll fall incomplete, 2nd down and 10.
But a much better ball by Landon there, DT.
Yep.
I mean, he gave him a chance to make a play on the ball. The coverage was pretty tight, but when they look back at that one on film, they're going to wish they were able to haul it in.
Yep, absolutely. I mean, you got to make those. Those completions in traffic. 2nd and 10 for the Chargers, back from about their 25-yard line. Hepker will go under center, I backfield. 2nd down, and they're going to roll it to the right as Hepker was going to try to take off. The Wolverines did a good job of shutting that one down. Friend coming out of that pile, along with, I believe that was Begeman for the Wolverines. It's going to be a loss on the play. It'll be 3rd down, and it's going to be about a 3rd down and 14 now for the Chargers as it's a ball back to the 21-yard line.
And you're right, DT, it was a negative play as far as the loss goes, but you see the growth there. Early in the first half, Landon was in a bad situation. They had the pitch covered. That's when he threw it, and the ball landed on the ground. That time, he just tucked it up and minimized his loss instead of turning the ball over.
Yep. So it'll be Sheequin and Whitler wide to the right for the Chargers as Hepker will get under center on 3rd down as Hepker will too much time on that one is going to cost them another 5, so they'll have even more room to work with on the field here as they've got to. And you mentioned another one of those learned lessons for the Chargers there.
Well, going back to 3rd down, I thought Landon learned from his mistake in the first half and made a much better decision there. But a little indecision on what package they're going with. They're going to cost them 5. We haven't had a lot of 14-yard plays in the playbook. Finding a 19-yard one is probably a little less likely to happen.
More so than not. That's for sure. So
look for the Chargers to play this one close to the vest.
As Hepker will get Ferris in motion out of the backfield. They'll hand it off and just be conservative. Try it up the middle of the field here, and try to give themselves a little room for punting. And the Wolverines are going to come away with excellent field position as a pickup of a couple on the carry. It'll be 4th down and about 17 now for the 4th down and 18 for the Chargers. As it'll be punting situation, and Schumacher, the dangerous Colton Schumacher, back close to not even in midfield here, and see if Rafe Wenches can get off a good punt to keep it away. He did a good job last time, and we'll see if he can have the same result. Gets the snap, kicks a line driver as that one will kick, and that will they take a sideways bounce, and they got to get on that one so it doesn't make more of a forward roll. Instead, now the Wolverines will start from the Charger 38-yard line. So I needed a longer punt on that one. That's more of a line drive, and it just kind of a dying quail there.
About a 22-yard punt there. So the Chargers are going to start this series defensively with their backs against the wall. But honestly, DT, they played some of their best defense tonight with their backs against the wall.
Yeah, I just don't want to make a habit of that, right?
No, absolutely not.
Yeah.
You know, the one thing I would point out, 2 offensive series for the Chargers, and on the 3rd and 19, that's the first touch Jordan Shaw has. So, you know, I think maybe the coach need to get back to what was working well in the first half and feed that ball to number 21.
We'll see here now as the Wolverines now with a headache, rather, and they're going to try the spread out. They're going to give it to Begman trying the left side. He turns it up the field, gets it across the line of scrimmage, across the about the 38 to 35. He'll mark it down to about the 33, so a big 5-yard pickup on first down. So it'll be 2nd down and 5 for the Wolverines here now from the Charger 33-yard line.
Little counteraction, misdirection there. Headache rolling to his right, kind of inside handoff to Begman coming around the corner, and this Chargers got caught in the flow and missed some pursuit there.
3:08 to go in the 3rd quarter. Sully Buttes 8, herreid Selby area 6. Wolverines in Charger territory. Pass goes in the flat. Caught the mate out there. Catch mate out there. Tackle, open field tackle by Sheikwood. Nice open field tackle, but not before Schumacher pulls it in. That should be enough for first down yardage as it gets it down inside about the 30-yard line, down about the Charger 28.
Looks like they're about half a yard short, DT.
Okay, so it'll be 3rd down and 1 for the Wolverines here now as they'll bring it to the line here, 2 receivers wide. And you're right, they have picked up the intensity of this, the pace, the tempo of the game. As Headache will get under center, 2 receivers wide to the left, 3rd down and short from the Charger 28-yard line. And, they have a flinch on the far side here on the offensive side. We'll see if that gets called, or if there was something in the neutral zone. We don't really have a good vantage point here to go call it, and it will be a 5-yard march off against the Wolverines offense.
There you go, dude. And it looked like the Wolverines were going for the long count, the hard count, trying to get the Chargers to jump, and they were showing a little bit of a linebacker blitz there, but they held their water, and the Wolverines were the ones who got a little itchy on the trigger.
It'll be 3rd and 6 now. The Wolverines back to the Charger 34-yard line, winding that clock at 2:20 to go here in the 3rd quarter. Sully Buttes 8, herreid Selby area 6 on 3rd down and short. They'll hand it off to the up back on the play and plugged up in the middle. Rafe Wench is coming in off of that pile for the Chargers, and obviously 4-down territory. It's up to about the 33-yard line. It'll be 4th down and 5 now for the Wolverines. What you thinking here?
Well, they've liked that play action. They've liked a little misdirection.
Yep.
Right now, I would say the playbook's wide open for them. DT, really, they got options here, but it's not 4th and 1, so that's a win right now.
Gill wide to the left, along with he's got Schumacher over on that side as well. Headache will be under center, 4th down and 5. The Wolverines from the Charger 33 looks over in the flat pass made through the hands of Gill. He sailed he threw a fastball back there, and I believe that was the first time he went to Gill. It falls incomplete, and the Chargers will take over on downs back to their own 33-yard line.
I'll tell you what, they're kind of living by fire and dying by fire right
now,
the Chargers out there. That's, they were another fortunate drop for the Wolverines. A little too much separation between the safety and the wide receiver there. If he catches that, he's probably getting the first down.
Yeah, threw that one in there on a fastball, and it'll be Sheikwood wide to the right here now. Backfield 1st and 10. Let's see if the Chargers kind of settle down here and get a rhythm going here in the game as Hepker under center. Handoff. They're going to go to the up back, and then it's going to be Shaw fighting his way up the middle, and they ripped that ball out. Let's see as. They're gonna give it to herreid Selby area on the turnover as Shaw was leaning forward and he was getting pushed back and the ball comes ripped out and the Wolverines will get the turnover and they're going to be back in business offensively. 1st and 10 on the Charger 37-yard line.
They must have a little different momentum rule in North Dakota there, DT, because I thought Jordan did a great job of horsing forward, and he hit a wall of about 5 Wolverines and was standing still for about 2 or 3 seconds and no whistle.
Oh, and he got pushed back, and that's when it came out. 2 receivers wide to the left, 1st and 10. Handoff, they're going to try to get outside. That's Begman out there, I believe, and he'll get turned around the corner, around inside the 30. so close to about a 10-yard run on the play. It should be actually a 9-yard carry, 2nd down and 1 for the Wolverines, and quickly they're getting back to the line here, and they're definitely pushing the issue here and trying to keep the Chargers on their heels. And snap and handoff up the middle, 1st down. As carrying up the middle, I believe that is 26. That is Sailor with the run. As it'll be 1st and 10. As they picked up about 3 on the carry, so it'll be 1st down for the Wolverines from the Charger 21-yard line.
All right, backs against the wall. It's time to make a stand here, DT.
Yep, Wolverines here definitely picking up the pace. 2 receivers wide left, eye backfield. 1st down, handoff up the middle. Trying to fight this way up the middle. Good low tackle on the play there by the Charger defense. Will cut down the runner after about they're going to give him about 3 on the carry, 2nd down and 8. And I believe that was the upback. I believe that was Begeman. So
that one was Sailor that time.
We'll go Sailor. DT. Okay, so 2nd down and short as they're going to try around the left side this time. As coming down to Rafe Wenches will roll him down on the play. And it's Begeman and Begeman and Wenches. The ball comes out here, a little scuffle between, but the ball is going to get marked at about the 17-yard line. So it'll be 3rd down and 7 for the Wolverines.
And back in that 4-down territory here. So
that'll be
the end of the third.
The end of the 3rd quarter. Wow, a fast one. 8-6. Sully Butte 8. Herreid Selby area 6. You're listening to Sully Butte Sports and Country 95.3. PeerCountry.com. We'll be back in 60 seconds. Absolutely. That was a fast 3rd quarter, man. That was a fast 3rd quarter. Did you close that door? All right, there we go. We are back after what I consider to be a really fast 3rd quarter here. We're getting 4th quarter, 8-6 is our score. DT Meyer here with you as I adjust my mic like a true professional that I'm not. And I have Jeremy Sheequin with me here. And Coach, I'm telling you, man, it seemed like the Wolverines kind of picked up momentum in that 3rd quarter. It seemed like Mo was sitting on their bench.
Well, it seems like they're going to a little quicker pace offensively. Yeah. And, it seems like they found something they like on that defensive left side of the Chargers. They've been kind of attacking it, running to their right. Last play, they did come back to left, and it was a minimal game. So, 3rd and 6 or 7 here, I would probably be looking for them to go somewhere to their right.
Okay, so we're looking at a 3rd down and 6 or so for the Wolverines from about the Chargers 17-yard line. As Sully Butte has to run it across the field here now and get ready to go, clinging to that lead 8-6 here in this contest, and we'll see what the defense comes up with.
The trend so far is the Chargers have been playing very well with their backs against the wall, and here once again they find their backs to the wall. So they got 2 plays here to get the ball stopped and turned over and head in the other direction.
So let's see what the Wolverines come up with here now as they're back. They have Sailor and Begeman behind. Sophomore quarterback Headache. 2 receivers wide to the right. That's a wide side of the field on 3rd down. It's Gill on the outside and Schumacher in the slot on the inside. And they'll fake the handoff as he rolls over to his right end, throws him down as
Rafe
Wenches, and then also Garrett Peterson coming in on the stop as well. And he gets thrown all the way back to about the 23-yard line. So about a 5-yard loss. It'll be 4th down and 11 now here for the Wolverines.
DT, that's the 4th sack for the night for the Chargers. Yeah. Great picking up right where I think they had 7 last week against Potter County.
Yeah. They're trying to get that pressure to make it work for them. They're going to send a wide to the right. Carter Tisdall is a wide to the left for the Wolverines, And Schumacher wide to the right. Heddick back in the shotgun, looks, throws it into the middle of the field, and caught on the play. That is a catch and touchdown as Carter Tisdall with the catch. A 21-yard strike from Heddick to Tisdall at 11:14 of the fourth quarter. And the Wolverines go out front 12-8.
And again, DT, just a quick hit timing route to Tisdall. And DB a day late, $1 short on that one.
Yeah, it was a 21-yarder, and at 11:14 of the fourth quarter, and the Wolverines have taken that lead, fought back, and they're going to try to make it a 6-point leader on a 2-point conversion try. As they'll hand off, they're going to try up the middle, and finding his way in, and good for the 2-point conversion. That is Begeman up the middle to make it now 14-8. It is herreid selby area retaking the lead, taking the lead on Sully Buttes. And when we come back, we'll get ready to go for the kickoff as the Wolverines here now. Something to celebrate on homecoming night, taking that 6-point lead. You're listening to Charger Sports on Country 95.3, PureCountry.com. We'll be back in 60 seconds. And we are back. DT Meyer along with Jeremy Shequin here as the Wolverines get ready to kick it away here. They have taken the lead here in the fourth quarter, 14-8. 11:14 to go here. A lot of time left in this ball game, but the Chargers kind of have to find that offensive rhythm that they had in the first half.
And maybe they can get a big play started out here with special teams, DT.
Let's see as it's kicking away as Saylor kind of short kicks it a little bit. Kicked up on the play there by Peterson up the near side as he'll get taken down. Taken down by the Wolverines, but not before he gets it up to about the 37-yard line. So it'll be 1st and 10 for the Chargers from their own 37.
Positive field position here, DT. First things first, let's get some first downs.
Yep.
Let's get some momentum going. Right now for the second half, the Chargers have 0 first downs. So they went that whole third quarter without moving the chains one time.
Yep, and that was they seem to get away from what was successful for them in the first half here. Let's see if they can get back to it this time. As Shequin wide to the right as I backfield 1st and 10. Chargers from their own 37. They trail 14-8 after they scored in the early in the second quarter, and we got some flags on the play here, and it looked like the. I don't know if Hepker was getting ready to pull back, but they had the defensive end on the side there, and they're going to call the procedure call against Sully Buttes. So it's going to cost them 5 yards. So 1st and 15 instead.
And again, Chargers starting out on 1st and 15 off schedule. Right now, one thing I am seeing, DT, not a lot of carries for Shaw in the second half, but herreid selby has gone to a 4 front. They were playing a 3 front in the first half,
yep.
And now they got 2 defensive tackles in there, 2 stand-up defensive ends. So Chargers are going to have to diversify the playbook a little bit and exploit that.
Yeah, as a handoff. A fumble on the play. They missed the handoff, and so not exactly the way you want to start this thing here. So it'll be 2nd down, and they picked up a yard. So 2nd down and 14 here now for the Chargers from about their own 34-yard line.
And maybe just a little confidence booster here on 2nd down. Maybe a little slip screen pass, something like that. If they have it in the playbook, would be a nifty little play call right here for the Chargers.
Clock ticking, 10:38 in the ball game. herreid selby area 14, Sully Buttes 8. Shequin will go wide to the right along with Whitler as Hepker under center, 2nd down and 14. Chargers from their own 34. High backfield. Handoff. A flip back. It goes over with it to the outside. That is Ferris as he's trying to get around. He gets across the 35 to about the 37-yard line. So close to the original line of scrimmage. So looking at a 3rd down and long, 3rd down and 10 after about a 3-yard pickup here. 3rd down and 11 for the Chargers.
Right there, it looked like the pitch relationship between Ferris and Hepker was a little out of whack, a little too deep by Thomas. By the time he caught that pitch about 8.5 yards deep in the backfield. So
yeah, he had a lot of ground to make up.
3 yards, but he ran 11 yards with the football. So if they might need to work a little bit on that quarterback pitch back relationship.
So it'll be 3rd down and 11 for the Chargers from their own 37-yard line. Hepker will get under center, eye backfield, takes the snap, quick pass, goes in the flat, catch made out there by Shequin as he puts his shoulder down and drives it forward to about the 43. He'll be short of 1st down yardage, but it's a completed pass, and so the ball will be to the 43-yard line. So about a 6-yard pickup. It'll be 4th down and 4 here now for the Chargers.
Decision time. Be interesting to see what the coaches do here. The safe call is to punt it. Looks like Rafe's back to do that.
Yep.
Confidence in the defense.
Yep. And let's just see what he can. Do. And the Chargers and the Wolverines are just are not gonna drop anybody deep as Wenches will kick it away and kick a beauty. As that'll take a big roll. A Charger roll down inside the 10-yard line as they kicked it from about the 37 down to around about the 8-yard line. So a huge kick on that play.
Great execution of special teams. And you have to say the Chargers have been pretty darn good on special teams tonight.
Yeah, for the most part. I mean, there was the Wolverines. Well, actually, they're going to start at
about the 12.
Yeah, right at about the 12-yard line. So let's see. So that was a 30. Let's see.
Probably about
30,
a 56-yarder.
56-yard punt. Yes. Yeah. So a big punt there by the senior who was having a pretty good night. That is Rafe Wenches. 1st and 10 for the Wolverines. Now they have the lead 14-8 with now 8:51 to go in the ball game. And up the middle as it is Saylor with the run. Trey Saylor up the middle, and they're doing that quick hit up the middle, and they get success. They pick it up 5 or 6 with the run. 2nd down and 10 here, and it looks like the Wolverines are kind of they're not in quite a hurry now that they've got the lead.
Yeah, it looks like they're going to be a little more methodical. 8 yards on 1st down, so they're in a good situation here.
Yep.
Look for a potential play action situation here, DT.
Yep, ball's right at about the 20-yard line. 2 receivers wide to the left. That's it's the wide side of the field as it'll be Headache under center on 2nd down, and up the middle they're going to try again, and there's just nothing fancy about it. The Chargers just can't seem to stop it. About a 3-4 yard pickup on the play. That is by number 26, Trey Saylor, with the run. Good enough for 1st down yardage as the ball comes up to the 25-yard line. So it'll be 1st and 10 after about looked like about a 5-yard pickup.
DT, one of the things I think you're seeing right now, so yep. They're getting a little wore down. It's going to have to man up and make a stop.
I back 1st and 10, and they're going to hand off, and they're going to try up the middle. And this time the Chargers do sniff it out. Oh, this one gets stopped right away for some reason. And Begeman gets a stop for no gain on the carry, so it'll be 2nd down and 10.
Good job there by Jesse Shaw. Actually give them a loss of 1, maybe, DT.
Yeah, okay, so 1-yard loss on the play there, but the Chargers respond on that one. Clock ticking here, 7:30 to go in the ball game, and the Wolverines are content to let it wind down, have the lead by 6, 14-8. Schumacher wide to the right. Looks like Gill wide to the left as Trey Heddick under center, and they're going to hand it off. They're going to try the right side, and fighting his way down and forward. That is Begeman with the run, as he'll get taken down as Peterson with the stop, but not before about a couple-yard pickup, about a 3-yard pickup. 3rd down and 7 now for the Wolverines.
This is where they need to get off the field, force that punt, DT.
Yep. So let's see what they can come up with as we're under 7 minutes to go in the game. Wolverines 14, Sully Buttes 8. They'll send Gill wide to the left as they'll have a double wing formation here now for the Wolverines. Man in motion, and they're going to throw a flag on the play here, and it's from the backfield. So usually a procedure call. False start. False
take
start.
It.
Yep, as a 5 yards back. So instead of 3rd and 7, it'll be 3rd down and 12 for the Wolverines as the ball will go back to about the 24-yard line. So it'll be 3rd down and 12 here now for herreid Selby area.
DT, this has been kind of the down and distance that's been the Achilles tendon for the Chargers all season long. Need to have these DBs with inside leverage, take away the quick hitting slant stuff. That's kind of been the success that Wolverines have had tonight passing the game.
Number 4, the man on the near side here, so he is within the go-to guy. As Hedrick back in the shotgun looks to his left. Now he'll roll to his left to throw it in the middle of the field. Catch made there, but he'll be taken down shy of the yards of the line to gain. It gets it up to about the 35, so it's a pickup on the carry here. Pickup on the play of about, it looks like about 10, maybe 11. But it looks like they're going to say that is short. So we'll see. It'll be 4th down. They're spotting the ball here. It'll be 4th down and 1, and the Wolverines looks like they're going to go for it on a 4th down and 1, bringing everybody up as it'll be Hedrick under center here as the Chargers. Let's see if they're going to try to get a free down. No, they're going to pitch it back, trying the right side, stepping over 1st down. That is Begeman with the run, big play. That keeps a fresh set of downs for the Wolverines. That gets it across the 40-yard line. 1st and 10 for the Wolverines from the 41. About let's see, that was about a 4-yard pickup. So 1st and 10, 5:43 to go in the ball game. Wolverines leading 14-8.
Just doing a little math here, DT. Sorry.
No, that's no problem here. As it'll be Schumacher along with Tisdall wide to the left here for the Wolverines. As it will be Hedrick. Let's see. I think he's going to get under center here, and I'll get everybody get set. It'll be Begeman and Saylor behind him on 1st down, and the handoff. We're going to try the up back. Good blitz in the middle there. Taken down. I think that was Tegan Yost in on the stop for Sully Buttes. And there'll be minimal gain on the carry. No gain, actually. 2nd down and 10.
Now, this is a big set of downs right here, DT. The Chargers really need to get that ball back. They haven't really, other than the long 63-yard run by Ferris early in the day that set up the touchdown, they can't rely on those. They're going to need some time to drive down this field.
Under 5 minutes to go, 4:50 to go in the ball game. herreid Selby area by 6, 14-8. They have the ball. 2nd down and 10 from their own 42-yard line. 2 receivers wide to the left. As Hedrick will pitch it back. They're going to try spring it out and get around on the right side. And knocked out of bounds is Begeman as he is taken out across the 45. So maybe a 3-4 yard pickup on the carry. It'll be 3rd down here now for the Wolverines. 3rd down from the 47-yard line. 3rd down and 5. They're going to give him 6 on that carry.
Kind of did the Chargers a favor, though. DT ran out of bounds, got forced out of bounds. But
yep. Yeah, stops that clock at 4:38.
Kind of picking on this defensive left side of the Chargers.
Yes, yeah, they're going after it here as they'll send receivers wide right and left. Tisdall is wide to the right this time as Hedrick back in the shotgun, and the Wolverines are going to take a timeout. With their first charge of the half. 4:38 to play in the ball game. herreid Selby area 14, Sully Buttes 8. You're listening to Charger Sports and Country 95.3, PureCountry.com. Back in 60 seconds on KLXS Pierre. Welcome back here as it is now the 4th quarter, 4:38 to go in the ball game. The Wolverines have scored their last possession. It was a pass from Hedrick to Tisdall to make it 12-8, 2-point conversion by Begeman. And Begeman's kind of been their go-to guy here as Begeman and Saylor from the backfield here now. It's a 3rd down and 4 for the Wolverines from their own 47-yard line. Tisdall is wide to the right. I believe they got Schumacher wide to the left on the wide side of the field as Headache with an eye backfield behind him here on third down. As they'll hand it off, they're going to try Begeman around on the right side as he got enough for first down, breaks another tackle, still fighting his way forward as he gets into Charger territory down to the 40-yard line as he takes it all the way from the 48 all the way to the Sully Buttes 39-yard line. So about a 13-yard pickup on the carry. First and 10 for the Wolverines, and they're just kind of chewing up the turf here as the ball's marked at the 40.
And again, we're getting to that point, DT, where the Chargers are probably going to have to start thinking about taking some timeouts, but really, they need to have some positive stops to take the timeout. There's no point in wasting it on a 7-8 yard gain.
True. So as it'll be Tisdall wide with Schumacher wide to the left for the Wolverines, as they're just taking all the time as Headache doing the smart thing, watching the countdown of the back judge handoff to up the middle. They're going to try to fight their way up the middle, and it's that will be Begeman once again. And he's been the water cart for him, that's for sure. As he'll pick up three, give him a 3 on the carry, 2nd down and 7 for the Wolverines on the Charger 37-yard line.
And Begeman, I got for 25 carries in the game, DT, for 127 yards with 13 of them in the second half.
Yeah,
definitely been all herreid Selby in the second half. Scores 8-0, but they're outplays 3-1 offensively.
Yes, yeah. They've kept the rhythm, and the Chargers have gotten away from it for some way, somehow. As I backfield on 2nd down and 7, and they're going to hand it off up the middle once again. Nothing fancy. Begeman just dives up the middle off the guard center hole. Good enough for about a 3-yard pickup. It'll be 3rd down for the Wolverines from the Charger 34-yard line. So about a 3-yard pickup through 3rd and 4.
I'm curious. Kind of thinking that it might be time for the Chargers to use a timeout. If they get a stop here on 3rd down, probably looking at taking one to save some clock.
2:50 to go here in the ball game. Wolverines 14, Sully Buttes 8. As Headache will wait and watch the drive. He'll set his line as soon as he sees the officials start counting. As under center handoff with it up the middle once again. It'll be Begeman trying to fight his way forward, and they try to shoestring tackle him. He gets close to the 30-yard line. He's close to first down yardage on the play. Tegan Yost tried to wrap him up by the ankles, but if they give him that spot, he'll have enough for first down, and we'll see as they mark it. They're just they're looking at it as they'll look at it from the side here, and it looks like the sticks are right at the. They're going to bring the official over to. They're going to bring it over and measure here, but with 2:22 to go here in the game. The Chargers here, actually, they could use the break, to be honest with you.
Catch a little breather here, but if they do get it, they're going to wind that clock.
Yeah.
Either way, they're going to wind the clock. So, I'm sure herreid Selby's going to be in no hurry here. Probably wind it down, maybe wait and take a timeout if it is 4th down.
Yeah, it looked like he got it from just from the sticks on the far side. We'll see. He gets it by the nose of the ball. So first down, and it's been Begeman. It's been Begeman that's been really doing the hard work here for the Wolverines here in the second half.
You know, the Chargers are sticking to that 3-3 base defense, but they're just getting chewed up with it. It might, they send a linebacker here and there. They might be better served just moving one of them linebackers up to tackle, get a forefront, plug a couple more holes, because there's nothing fancy here with what herreid Selby's doing.
No, it's not. It's bread and butter right up the middle here, and either left or right. And they've had success. And now under 2:22 to go in the ball game, the Wolverines with the lead, 14-8. As 2 receivers wide to the left, and just sending a couple guys out there for coverage. And it'll be I backfield here as Headache will, as they wind that clock. As he'll just watch it wind down here now, and they can just take their sweet time. They got a first down, 1st and 10 for the Charger 30-yard line. As this could get under 2 minutes here. As he's watching, he sets the line and takes the snap and a handoff to the up back this time, and that is Saylor for the up back with it, and it's no gain on the carry. The Chargers, I believe, are going to take one of their first timeouts.
That's their first time out, second half
charge.
DT.
Yep, first charge with 1:50 to go here in the game. Chargers take it after they get the stop. We'll take a 30-second timeout and come on back. You're listening to Sully Butte Sports and Country 95.3, PureCountry.com. Back in 30 seconds.
They did put 6 seconds back on the clock.
Okay.
They got to be game tackle straight.
Be ripping for that ball.
Yeah, yeah, exactly. I mean, yeah, we're back and DT with you here, and yeah, they've got to be going for that ball here, but because I don't think have the Wolverines had a turnover in this game, not that I can see.
Chargers are losing the turnover battle 2-0. You know, and that's usually such a critical statistic that leads to wins and losses. You don't win very many football games when you lose a turnover battle. Now, they've been good coming off of those turnovers, but still it's the extra plays on defense. You know, you're using a lot more energy defensively than you are offensively. You're reacting to everything and trying to figure out where the ball's going, where the offense knows where it's going.
Yep. So after that timeout here, the Chargers still have 2 left. 1:56 to go in the game. And the Wolverines here, now we're bringing up leading 14-8. Headache will bring him up here. And behind him is Saylor and Begeman, who've done pretty much the lion's share of work here in the second half. 2 receivers wide to the left, and they're going to pitch it back as they're going to turn it to Begeman as they'll turn it up the middle. Side steps, breaks into the open, and steps into the end zone. Touchdown, herreid, selby area. Wolverines a 30-yard run by Begeman at 1:45 of the fourth quarter to push the score out to 20-8, herreid, selby area.
And, you know, DT, I hate to pick on the boys out there, but the tackling just has to get better. This dipping your head and diving at feet just isn't working against these good backs.
Yeah, that's true. That definitely is not, and he's not the kind of runner that you're going to take down by just a juke and just a touch. That's for sure. He made him pay on that one, and he just looked for a lane to look up the field and did it and took care of business. And the Wolverines have extended their lead now, 20-8 with 1:45 to go here on homecoming night up in herreid.
You know, defensively, you really feel like the Chargers have played better.
Yeah, as Headache will drop back, he'll throw it over in the corner, and 2-point conversion is good. As they get the 2-point conversion, didn't see who caught that over there.
I believe it was Saylor.
Okay, Saylor with the 2-point conversion, 22-8, herreid selby area, leading Sully Buttes. As the Wolverines trying to go to a 3-1 in the season, the Chargers have to have a miracle to stop from going 0-4 and going into the break without a win.
And DT, you know, I mean, it's unfortunate they give up that touchdown there, but you know, defensively, for as many plays as they've played tonight, you know, they haven't played poorly, but that's where that offense has to help the defense out a little bit. You know, again, you're not going to win many games when you're putting 8 points up on the board.
Yep. So with that, I tell you what, we'll just keep it here as the Wolverines will kick it away deep for the Chargers is Ferris and Peterson. As the Chargers here now trying to get anything going, and
see if the Chargers have anything in the playbook for some kind of a reverse, some kind of throwback.
Yeah,
you know, they need a spark of some kind. It's at this point you're staring 0-4 in the face.
Yep, straight down the barrel.
It's time to get a little more creative and try to find that spark.
Yep. With that, that was a big score by the Wolverines, and it was a ball control. That drive. I mean, that started back on the 12. They started at the 12.
Oh yeah, after the great punt by Wenches.
After the great punt by Wenches, and they drove. That was an 88-yard drive, and my goodness, was it 8:51? I think they got it, and so the
lion's share of the fourth quarter just went down on that one drive.
Yes, and they kept, with one exception, running out of bounds right here. They kept it in the field of play, and that could be the tail of the tape here, as they'll send back.
They're kicking it from the right hash mark. They've elected to kick it from the right hash mark here, DT.
Okay, so and it's going to be Tisdall who will do the kicking. It has been Saylor that's been doing the kicking, but it'll be Tisdall who will boot it away, kicking it high. As it'll be Ferris who will catch it at about the 20-25. He'll go up the middle of the field and take it up to about the 36-yard line. It'll be 1st and 10 for the Chargers from the 36. They trail 22-8 with 1:36 to play in the ball game.
And here we go, DT, a minute 36 left, and obviously running the ball right here probably isn't going to suit you very well. You're going to have to spread things out here and see if they can make some positive things happen in this last minute 36.
Man, and the Wolverines, you said they changed that front defensively, and they challenged the Chargers to try to break that solid front, because the passing has just not been the Chargers' forte this season. As 3 receivers wide to the left, as they'll throw it down the field and off the mark. Shequin on the outside there, good coverage out there on the play by Begeman. It falls incomplete. It'll be 2nd down and 10. Incompletion stops the clock at 1:32 of the 4th quarter.
And that Chargers for the night, 1 for 7, passing the ball for 8 yards. I believe last week they were 1 for 8.
Yep, 1 for 8, and that one was a touchdown. But it's just that's something that's just they've obviously, it's an understatement that they've got to get better. They'll send 3 receivers wide to the left once again, as it'll be back in the shotgun, and Hepker will throw it in a flat catch made out there by Peterson, as he'll get taken down as he gets a tackle on the play, as Trevor Saylor with the stop, and minimal gain, if any, on the play. They actually, I would say, no gain on the completion. It'll be at 1 yard. They'll give them 1 yard. 3rd down and 9 here now, as 110 as the 110 to play here in the game. Chargers quickly hustling to the line. 3 receivers wide to the right, as Hepker back in the shotgun. And they wait for the gets it. Looks, throws it over the middle of the field. Through the hands, man! You got to catch that. You got to catch that ball, Daddy-O. That was right on the hands, right there, and that stops incompletion. Stops the clock. 4th down and 9, and obviously Chargers in go territory here. Why not? Why not?
Got a chance. That's a senior. Shequin's got to make the play there. Hit him right in the hands.
Yeah.
And Hepker's having his struggles. Those receivers got to catch those balls for him to give them that
They
confidence.
have to give him some confidence. It's Whitler, Shequin, and Peterson wide to the right on 4th down and 9. Chargers going for it with 56 seconds to play, trailing 22-8. Hepker gets the snap as they'll throw it down the field, and caught on the play by Shequin that time, as he gets enough in for first down, gets stripped on the end of the play. The ball was, they'll call it down. They'll say the ball was, that he was down. And as they caught the ball all the way up to about the 41-yard line. So the biggest completion here of the night. 27. Let's see here, yeah. And did we have a flag on the play? We got a flag in the backfield. Yep. Yeah, there it is.
Yeah.
Sitting back there. I don't know if there was a hold. I think they signaled hold on the play. So instead of negating getting that big gain, it's back. The flag is sitting at about the 31-yard line. They'll call a hold, and
negates the catch.
Negates the catch. 47 seconds left to go here. 4th down and forever for the Chargers, and why not go for it here with a 4th down? They need to get to their own 46 for a first down. The ball is back. Let's see what they mark it on their 21, so they need a 25-yard completion here on 4th down and long, with 47 seconds left to play here in the ball game here now. So it will be Shequin along with Peterson and Whitler wide to the right. Hepker will be back in the shotgun on a 4th down, and the Wolverines are going to take a timeout here. Use one of their timeouts with 47 seconds left to go. 22-8. We'll take a 30-second timeout. Come on back. You're listening to Sully Butte Sports and Country 95.3, purecountry.com. Welcome back, DT, along with Jeremy Shequin and you. Thanks so much for tuning in. We've got 47 seconds left to go in the ball game. Right now, the herreid Selby area Wolverines in control, 22-8, and the Chargers looking at about a 4th and 25 from their own 21-yard line. And once again, they looked like a different team in the second half. I mean, they had offensive momentum in the first half. They came back in the second half and tried to change things up, and it did not get the desired effect. And the Wolverines on the other side, they found their rhythm in the second half and marched up and down the field. 2 scores in the second half.
Game of adjustments, DT, and like I said, pointed out, Herreid Selby went from that 3-man front that they were kind of getting sliced up with in the first half to a 4-man front. It really stymied the Charger running attack in the second half.
Yeah, they've got he gets a snap as Hepker will throw it down the field, has a man there, catch made, through the hands of Shaw. It goes in and out, popped in and out, so the ball will go over on downs, and the Wolverines will take over 1st and 10 on the Charger 21-yard line. And that's going to be the night for Sully Buttes here now, as Wolverines will come out here and put an end to their homecoming night with a victory.
I suspect we'll probably see a knee here, DT, but 0 first downs in the second half for the Chargers. That kind of says it all.
Oh, are you serious?
0.
Wow. Okay, there it is. Defensive adjustments by the Wolverines, and the Chargers just could not respond. And the Wolverines lining up in victory formation here now, as they'll get back and just take the knee with 40 seconds left to go here, and go down with it, and then just march it off. And the Chargers here looking to lick their wounds into the break here, going 0-4 here in the first half of this season.
Tough start. They got 4 left. There's stuff to grow on.
Yep.
But it's a game of adjustments. I know they're a little banged up. It would help. What would the difference been having a healthy Blaine Hill out there tonight? You had a breakout game last week against the Battlers, and maybe he's the difference, because this was an 8-6 game at halftime. It was a 14-8 game with 2 minutes to go.
Yep, and that is the ball game, ladies and gentlemen. And 22-8 is our final. We'll take a 2-minute timeout and come on back and wrap it up from the field in Herreid. You're listening to Sully Butte Sports and Country 95.3, PureCountry.com. We'll be back in 2 minutes. And we are back. Hi, DT Meyer along with you as we take a look here in the second half. Chargers led 8-6 at the break. Through pretty much the third quarter, no scoring, back and forth. Chargers had a fumble late in the third. Wolverines took it over to 37. It was a pass from Heddick to Tisdall to get the second play into the fourth quarter, making it 12-8, a 21-yard strike. Begeman, the 2-yard run in for the 2-point conversion, 14-8 at that point. Chargers get the ball 37 3 and out on a punt. Wolverines on a great punt. Wolverines take it back in the 12 with about darn near 9 minutes left to go here in the game and drive it 10 plays down the field. Completed a Begeman 30-yard run to make it 28 at 1:45 to go on the fourth quarter, as it was Saylor with the 2-point conversion, 22-8. The Chargers get the ball back and give it over on downs. Wolverines kneel and complete the victory. 22-8, the final score from the field in Herreid. And the Wolverines on homecoming night up in Herreid come away with the victory, and the Chargers come up empty. So with that, we take a look at as far as the stats are concerned. You said 0 yards in the second half for Sully Butte?
0 first downs, DT.
0 first downs?
We
Yeah,
had
0
about,
first
about
downs.
10 yards of total offense in the second half.
Oh.
The real tell was the adjustments at halftime and the ball control by the Wolverines in the second half. For the night, they had 77 total offensive plays to the Chargers 35.
Wow. Okay.
Just kind of run through here real quickly. Sailor was 14 carries for 66 yards. Begeman was 28 carries for 166 yards and a touchdown. Schumacher had 1 for 7. 1 for 7. And Sailor, the other Sailor, number 10, he had 3 for 4. Passing wise, Heddick was 8 for 20 for 107 yards and 2 touchdowns. 14 total first downs for the Wolverines, 0 turnovers. And, we talked about earlier, winning that turnover battle is so key, especially when you're not real explosive offensively. For the Chargers, Jordan Shaw had 11 carries for 62 yards. Thomas Ferris had 7 carries for 72 yards with the one big 63-yarder